Mommy, I'm going to be doing a YouTube video, so don't bother me, okay? Because it'll embarrass me. So I'm going to be doing a video, so don't embarrass me. Damn it. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I'm hungry too. Make me some food. Don't look at me like that, Mommy. God. Ugh. I'm hungry. Hello, everybody. You know what? A lot of you people are really fucking funny, dude. You people in the comments are always making me laugh. Funnier than me, Jesus. How you doing, cute nose? Who else do I got here? Dracul, Prince of Darkness, Devil Worshipper. Hair's looking kind of... I'm not having a good hair day today. Ugh, it's not a good hair day. Can't wait to hear GP's commentary on the whole situation. Yeah. I mean, of course, GP, like fucking always, is going to be late. And he'll give some bullshit. A business meeting. A business meeting because I have businesses. Or something with the family. Fucking... I swear, one thing about those people, always got excuses. Always fucking got excuses. But, yeah, so GP is going to be coming in, and we are going to be talking about, what was the title? Oh, yeah, Gman, the Shanny, I'm done with you thing. Yeah. But, damn, until GP gets in here, I have to find a way to entertain all five of you. My valued customers. How am I going to entertain you guys? I don't know how. Wait a minute, I have to remember how I did this. How am I going to entertain? I'm trying to remember how I did this. Look, a blank deck of cards. Blank deck of cards. Yoink. See? But then, boink! Look at that. That, my friend, is called black magic. Okay, well, that was all I had. So, GP said he's going to be dropping some bombs. I wonder what he's going to drop. We were supposed to do a show yesterday, but I got out of work late. Today's my day off, but I'm actually have to go back to work to paint some stuff. Hey, Ann Kennedy. Pop up. Hello, lovelies. Hello, Loobis. I'll be back and forth watching. No, you'll be staying put and watching. Demand it. You know what? It is hot today, and I have my air conditioner off. I better get a scrunchie just in case. You know what I noticed? I always know GP will be fashionably late, and I never have anything planned to entertain all my important viewers with. I need to plan that shit ahead. God damn it. GP, oh, I'm sorry. GP spilling tea. This ought to be good. Yeah. Hey, GP, you better fucking hurry up, bro. Hurry up, bro. But if I don't move around, I'll get a blood clot in my leg, and die. Okay, Fatso. Holy crap. Huh. I have to entertain. God damn it. I can't believe I didn't plan for this. Jesus Christ. If you guys are ever painting and you're using a paint roller and you're going to be painting more like several days, wrap the paint roller in a trash bag and you can have it for weeks and it will still be good. Swear to God. Put together a type 5 minute. Oh! Grand Ultimate, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. That's right. I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, something I've been going on in my head. Let's pretend this is an open mic. Okay, and then I'm coming up. Grand Ultimate, you saved me. This is what I planned. Little by little, I'm thinking, what would I do if I did stand up? Here's what I would do. I'm coming. Hey, how we all doing here? Huh? We having a good time? Well, I'm fucking miserable. I want to go home. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean that. It's just, I got into comedy because I thought it'd be fun. Then I found out comedians are fucking assholes. I was doing a show, and look, guys, by the way, bombing, it's part of the gig, okay? It comes with the gig. Everyone bombs. Everyone hates it, okay? It happens to everyone. I was doing a show, and it was my night, man. I bombed, okay? And I am talking... I was trying to not cry on stage bomb. Okay. And so I'm going off stage, and I got to be honest with you. I was expecting to, kind of get like the, hey, Loobis, don't worry about it, man. You'll be fine. Like a Loobis, hey, happens to all of us. No big deal. You'll be fine. Instead, I get, way to blow it, faggot. Oh, who said that? That's as far as I got. What do you think, Grand Ultimate? That's as far as I got, right there. Oh, look who's here. Is that UGP? Or is your mic not working? Again.
No, I was on mute. It's me.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to see if I can mute you. Hold on. Are you muted? Oh, I got Gman's power. Hey, GP, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Stop talking.
Oh, man.
Okay, I was just fucking around, GP. So how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you doing? Well,
you talk too much.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
My mouth. Let me shut my mouth.
Okay, that was the last time. I swear to God.
That may not
okay,
be.
So GP. So so we're gonna be talking about Gman, right?
Yes.
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Okay, no, all right. Okay, I'm done. Okay.
So much power in that leaf butter, right? Just kills. That's what G-Man
I know
feels.
what G-Man. I know what G-Man's going through, man. It's intoxicating, all that power. Okay.
He gotta mute you.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. So G-Man did 2 videos, freaking trashing Shanny.
Yes.
And so we were gonna review the second one, I guess.
Yes, we're gonna review the second one. That's an hour.
Okay.
So let's. Well, it's more than an hour. It's
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be the same shit of him just talking shit, but you said you're dropping some bombs, so you better deliver.
Yeah, no, he's doing a little bit more talking shit.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Toby, how you doing, Toby Mimis?
Oh my god. Woo.
Okay.
That's rough.
Yeah, Toby Mimis always does that to me whenever I see his face. Oh, and Monkey Man. What's up, Monkey Man? Me and GP are here going to talk shit on G-Man. Loobis always does the pranks once too many. There's still one more to go.
Oh yeah, you got to do it one more time. You got to tell me to shut my mouth.
Oh, GP, don't tell me what to do.
Absolutely, I'm sorry.
I told you not to tell me what to do. Oh wait, you didn't tell me what to do. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry.
You just now you going full G-Man on me.
You betrayed me, you son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, so we got the G-Man right here.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. Did I bring it up yet? Hold on. Okay, there it is. And G-Man doesn't show his face, so it's all lame. Hello, yeah. Amy, Lilith Moray, the chicks.
I don't think G-Man could have showed his face because he was too angry.
Mr. Know-It-All, what's up? G-Man went full Tupac. Hit him up on Christ.
Okay, well, you want to let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, oh yeah, let's go. Listen to this nigga.
Okay, let's. All right, let's put it in drive.
Okay.
Or might not, I don't know. But I'm going to put this woman in her place, and the title pretty much tells you what's going to happen here today. Because this, Shanny, you're going to hear a lot of things today that you ain't going to want to hear. Too bad. Notice that I keep saying Shanny, and I keep saying Shanny. Rev, I got an offer for you. We'll talk about this at the end of the video. Shanny, however, let's get to Twitch here, because it's going to depend on everything that I rehear on Twitch. And the only reason I know about this again is because somebody on YouTube sent me a notification that says, you know, G-Man, she ripped you a new one. And I'm like, what? So I go on the phone. What? You know what I mean? So let me let all of you hear this so that people can know what it is.
G-Man already started out lying. This is a second response to Shanny. So he's watching her YouTube channel. I mean, not YouTube, Twitch channel, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
So why he said somebody sent them a link and saying G-Man ripped your loon one? Come on, no, he's watching it because later on in this video, we both watched this, Loobis. Later on, he said something like, what did he say, Loobis? He said something crazy like, Shanny, and I'm waiting for you or Reb to make another video. I'm watching you. I'm waiting. So he said that the previous video. So we know G-Man just full of shit. He watching them.
And you know what? One thing you said in one of your other videos that you were reviewing on your channel and not my channel, you selfish son of a bitch. You said whenever G-Man says, hypothetically speaking, that means he's telling the truth.
Yes, that's his truth.
I was like, oh shit, that's a good one, dude. Yeah,
it is. So that's his truth tell.
Speaking, I'm an asshole. It's like, okay, that's because you're an asshole, you know.
But that's his truth tell.
Yeah,
remember that.
I never thought of that. That was good.
Yeah, because you know how you catch him when he do that hypothetically speaking. Later on in the conversation, bring it back up, and he would be like, I did do that. So you'd be like, why did you say hypothetically speaking earlier? But that's how you catch G-Man. That is him telling the truth. So if he said, So, for instance, what's one of the things he said, hypothetically speaking, to you?
Like hypothetically speaking, I am just as bad as these atheists or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Gman would be. That's him telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you want to hear something real funny? This is funny. We was talking on the phone, and the situation was, with the child in Jamaica and all types of other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, G-Man, why didn't you tell me you had a child? I'm out here talking to, defending you. This was in the early days.
Oh, okay.
Defending you. You never told me you had a child. What's up with that? Or you was married. I'm thinking you never was married. You never had no children. So he was like, "Oh, I was never." He was like, "No, why they?" G-Man always dodging. Why do the atheists always say that? How do they know that the child wasn't adopted or was my stepchild?
Mm-hmm.
How do they know? I'm like, okay. I was like, well, so you was married. He was like, how do they know that? Then he was like, well, hypothetically speaking, let's say if I was married. I said, nigga, you was married. I said, nigga, tell the truth. You was married. He said, no. But hypothetically speaking, if I was married, how would they got that information?
Because he said it.
Because you made a whole video saying that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's G-Man truth. That's his tell.
Okay.
But listen, man, there's a lot of bombs, man. I'm gonna drop a few of them.
All right.
I'm gonna drop a few.
And Mary Sunshine, who married him? Someone very desperate to get papers, I'm guessing. I don't know. Lilith Morningstar, he said it all on his own channel. Yeah, that's true.
And why it is, and I'm going to say the things that I'm saying here. Plus, I'm going to reveal some things myself because the stuff that she was revealing. Anyway, let's get to it. There's potential on here for quote unquote dog dropping and all this other nonsense because you know how she gets when she gets mad. But I want everybody to take a look at this, and the fact that I'm willing to put this on YouTube should tell you something. So let me put this on here real quick. Hold on, I gotta mute my microphone. We're gonna play 3 straight videos, guys. I'm gonna play 3 straight videos. So I gotta mute. You won't hear my voice again until those 3 videos are over. All right.
Good.
Where Shanny and Rev
F you, Lord, bless me.
Colorado. And I'm referred to as an N-word by Rev. There's a ton of this stuff all over YouTube that still exists.
Sorry.
Especially when you're dealing with 2 white rich people compared to 1 poor black man. I mean, logically speaking, G-Man.
It's 2019, and I still don't know who gave me that house. Was it you, Shanny, or was it Rev? You keep saying that you gave me something that wasn't yours, but listen to what you're about to say.
Fuck you, G-Man. Like, seriously, fuck you. Fuck you. You keep bashing people, men who have long fucking hair. When the person who gave you a fucking house has fucking long hair. Or had long hair. And fixing to have girly long hair again.
Shanny, it's not me you're arguing with. You're arguing with the Most High. You're arguing with God himself. Okay, there's another video that exists on YouTube where Shanny and Rev are sitting in this room in Colorado. And I'm referred to as an N-word by Rev. There's a ton of this stuff all over YouTube still exists. So Shanny, ain't nobody sitting here trying to hear this garbage. You lie all the time, all right? So stop it. Let's get into some of this nonsense here that you said in this video. Okay, first and foremost, because I had to take notes here. You said that that I wasn't giving that I said that.
That's all, folks. That's what he should say. That's all, folks. He should do that shit and just give. G-Man's just so stupid with it. But listen, now here comes some truths. Now, G-Man mentioned my name in this video. Cool. So every time G-Man mentioned my name, me and Loobis, if Loobis allow me, we're gonna do a stream and we're gonna review that video, and I'm gonna fill in the holes on everything he say. So I'm gonna drop the real truth bombs into it.
I will allow it. I will allow it.
Appreciate you. So I'm gonna fill in the gaps that people. If you have any questions in your head, like, whoa, what about this? Ask them. Loobis, you have any questions? Ask them, and I'm gonna fill in the fucking gaps. Because Gman's not gonna tell you the whole story. Shanny and Rev is not. But Gman forgot. He told me the whole fucking story.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple times. You heard it, Loobis. So
Oh,
you
yes.
heard, yeah. So
I'm just playing dumb.
Yeah, I was
playing
filling
like I
all
haven't
the
heard.
fucking gaps to make sure they get their stories right.
I was giving you $2,000 a month to stay with me or to stay at the house. That's what you said, right? Shanny, you are stupid. And believe me, we're gonna go through this bit by bit to show you how stupid you are. Okay. I said that where you presently are, where you are right now, I give you close to $2,000. Actually, I can say $2,000 a month for you to stay where you are right now. Okay. I could have charged you that much to stay over there, but you didn't have anything. Now that goes into the next
Pause real quick.
When you say I kept taking things, it's amazing how your memory.
GP, Lilith Morningstar, can I ask GP a question?
Mm-hmm.
Was it you who was going to hire Red for work up to 3 times?
Oh, okay, so I was trying to wait. Because he mentioned that in this video. I was trying to wait. So I'm gonna give a little taste, and then
Lilith Star, thanks for ruining it. Jesus Christ.
First, I was the first person he asked about Rev, getting a job and everything. And the problem is I don't like Rev and Shanny. I didn't even want to interact with him. So Gman tried to force them upon me, talking about it should be a privilege you go meet them because they got all this information about all these atheists about drag. I was like, man, I don't care. I don't really care. And then, me and G-Man kept getting into it. Like, so I was the first person he asked, but I wasn't the contractor that he went to. He went to another guy that was like his fellow Christian contractor. So, because I guess me and G-Man didn't get along no more at that point. We was at that, we was bumping heads so much.
Yeah.
And that probably was the reason why G-Man felt like maybe GP is not going to come through for it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So he kind of like started distance, getting a little distance from me because I wasn't like literally putting up with his bullshit no more.
Yeah.
I was really like shutting him down. Like I said, I'm going to drop some bombs in this, but that is just a light bomb. He did went to somebody else after he asked me originally. And and I'm gonna tell you what he told me when he went to that person.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the whole story about. I'm gonna fill in the gaps what G-Man don't mention.
Okay.
Is Shanny. I really should cut my camera on and show you what you're not gonna get now. But you know what? Since they all know I was giving you Delta 8 anyway, let's talk about this a minute. A lot of you don't know that. How can I put this? Okay, first of all, in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania, the stuff is perfectly legal. I have a way where I can get it at a wholesale price, and I was getting a significant amount of it, and I had enough to go to them and say, "You want to know what? You guys always ask for this garbage. Here you go. You're gonna have to pay me for this." Now, the reason why I said this is because this guy's got Ever drives. He has these games. He has lightsabers. He has all this other stuff and whatnot. And I said, if you want this, let's make a trade because you can't pay me for it. It ain't like they told me no. So
yes, G-Man was a drug dealer. See, this is what I wanted to say. This is what I want to say to y'all. Listen, a lot of shit that G-Man was saying, I just kept quiet on. I kept extremely quiet. I played the fool like Loobis. Loobis heard a lot of my recordings, so he played the fool. I played the fool with G-Man. G-Man was the drug dealer. He even admitted himself. You heard him. Rev said that he dropped a bag of Delta mixed Delta 8s on the floor and said what he could get for it. That's that he's selling right now. You selling drugs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
legal drugs.
And when people brought it up, G-Man said, "I never bought them any illegal drugs." Okay, you bought them legal drugs.
He bought them legal drugs. And still sold it to him for a cheap price. G-Man forget that he told me this. He told me that stuff is so expensive that he had a friend and the dude, okay, let's keep it real. Gman had one of the dudes from the hood that was getting it at a cheap price. You get what I'm saying? Whole stuff at a cheap price. He knows somebody like that. So
shit.
The guy probably to my knowledge, the guy probably sold this Gman because he didn't tell me exactly what happened. So I had to go with what I pieced together. The guy sold it to Gman. So a lump sum of Delta 8 to Gman.
Okay.
What Gman did was he took that, whatever Rev and Shanny could give him, he took it from them. So if Gman has an abundance of iPads or any shit like that, so I'm not saying he got all that shit from Shanny for Indigo, but I'm just saying like that's how Gman accumulates shit like that. So that's what Gman do. He call it trading. He don't sell it to them because if he sell it to them, he would be like, I'm wrong in being the Bible. So he's like, I trade you. That's the same shit.
Yeah, drug dealers don't do that.
Mm-hmm. So that's what Gman would do to them. And they would give him, they would give him minus. That's why Gman would end up with Revs, WWF belt, lifesavers, fucking we call old G.I. Joe, fucking He-Man, we call that
all that gay shit. Yeah,
all that crazy shit. G-Man would end up with that, with Rev's shit because Rev that'd be him trading for the drugs. So don't believe G-Man when he just coming in just buying Delta 8.
You muted yourself. Was it your husky?
Woof, 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 woof. That's G-Man being a hustler. So don't believe this bullshit that G-Man said. Do you know what's so funny, Loobis? Shanny and Rev said a lot of real shit that that in my recording that I could say, yo, they right about some of that shit they said. They really are. I don't know about the food situation because they probably lying about that, but I know they are lying about that. I'm saying probably because I know G-Man said he took them full food shopping, like meats and everything, probably like 3 or 4 times when we was talking. So after that, I don't know if he gave him Roman noodles or not. I don't know. Fuck it. But a lot of shit they said was actual facts.
Yeah.
Then they talk about how the water wasn't on and how the electricity wasn't on. I don't know. I know a lot of you don't like me, but how many YouTube videos did they make out of that place? And how do you do that without no electricity? How do you do that with no electricity? Now, I admit that the water went off a couple of times because I ain't rich and I got to pay my own bills where I actually live before I can do anything with that. See, I was supposed to move in that place a long time ago. A long time ago.
Nigga. You told me that you was purposely turning off the water, bro.
Oh,
bro. He said in that bullshit ass recording he released, he says it there. He told me that. See, he forgets. He told me in detail why he was doing it. Did you forget that, G-Man? Did you forget?
So G-Man
why did you do
the
it?
water off?
That nigga told me. He said, "GP, I'm not paying for these people no more." I said, yo, what's up? Why? He said, no, I'm not paying for these people no more. They think they're gonna run my credit into the fucking he didn't go to the ground. I'm shutting off everything. And he gave him a time limit. Like, you got to this date to get out my house.
Oh, really?
So all that stories you hear him say, oh, why you're not feeding the kids and all that, he didn't give a fuck about those kids.
Oh.
Because if he did, he would have kept the bills paid for them. He didn't give 2 fucks about those kids.
So when he gave him that deadline, you think they just left? They didn't just like, no, we're staying.
No, they left.
Yeah.
That's what when he gave him that number. We last time me and G-Man talked like real deeply, like into deep was like in May. And the deadline for them to leave was like in June or August. I mean, between June and August, between the summer months, they were supposed to get up out of there. So they was going by the summer months. I mean, within the summer months, so he kept his word.
Okay. Do you know if the kids were gone when he shut off the water, or were they still there?
To my knowledge, when G-Man said the water's going off, I'm not paying for it or anything, they were still there.
And there was that video where Gman said that the kids would have still been there if he had done something, but he wasn't going to do it.
And that's what it was.
So those kids are gone because of Gman. Oh!
So he really didn't care about those kids.
He didn't give a fuck about those kids. Those white kids, huh? Mm.
But see, I just kept quiet. I know. Like I sat back and I was like, Gman, you did the same shit, Lou, because you knew. You heard him say that shit in the recordings.
Yeah.
Me and you both just sat back and let Gman jump down people's throats. Why you ain't feeding the kids? I do everything for the kids. Nigga, please. You cut up the water and electricity on those motherfucking kids. You wasn't trying to do everything for them. You try to get those motherfuckers out the house. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say the reason why you try to get them out the fucking house and why you were so mad. You remember, G-Man, everything you saying, I'm just filling in the holes. I'm not doxing you. I'm not giving no extra information. I'm going by what you say, and I'm just going to fill in the holes.
You're muted again. You're muted.
Couldn't do it. And you want to know what? I got to tell you guys why. Some of this stuff is not going to surprise you. You heard her mother talk about it. So now you're going to hear me talk about it. All right. But the bottom line is that, and I already talked about how they were damaging the place and everything. Already talked about that. Right. Shanny, sometimes I just didn't have enough money, or I was just lazy. Honestly, that's what it was a couple of times, where I just didn't pay the water bill. When I heard the water went off, I called the water company, and sometimes that day they cut it back on. Sometimes it took a couple of days, and they cut it back on. Same thing with the electricity. I made them switch it to their name because she lied to me and told. Well, I don't know if they lied to me, but they told me that CPS was the ones paying for the light bill.
Now that part is true when he said that he made it switch it over to their name.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't see, G-Man didn't technically make it switch over to their name. G-Man, matter of fact, let me say this. I don't know if he did 100%. But while we was talking, see, that's how I know that recording came from them, because in that recording, if G-Man would play the whole thing, you would hear me ask him, like I told him that. I gave him that idea. I said, hey, why don't you just have them switch the utilities in their name so they could pay the bill instead of having you paying all the money, or you just shutting off the water because you know they got children in there, they're teenagers. So G-Man was like, I don't know, and this and this and this. So he was like, G-Man, he went off a little bit. Then he told me, he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure they take their butts down to the welfare office. I said, oh, cool, that's even better. You know what I'm saying to me? Like, oh shit. But it never ended. Then after that, we talked, like probably like 3 days after that, we was talking again. And I asked G-Man, I said, hey, what happened with the bills and stuff? What did you do? He, out of nowhere, he said, you know what? I'm gonna give them. Well, this was in May, so he was. I'm gonna give him two more months here, because Shanny something happened, and Shanny was able to get CPS or somebody. I don't know who the fuck Shanny got the money from to pay the water bill, to pay the water and the light bill.
Okay.
I said that's good. I said government assistance. You know what I'm saying? That's how that you good. And I even gave G-Man another idea. I said, G-Man, instead of you renting that shit out, have Shanny and Rev go down to the welfare office and list you as their landlord. So what they would do is they qualify for Section 8, and PA gives out Section 8. So when they get this Section 8, they be able to give you the Section 8 money. You would keep getting paid for that. You get what I'm saying?
Is Section 8 something that poor people get? Because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's something that poor people get.
Oh, okay.
That home, poor people get. But G-Man could give a price, and they would pay that price in rent, especially for for what is 4 people, a full family. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
G-Man would be making good money off of that. I said, G-Man, why don't you do that? They gotta go. That's what he told me. They gotta go. I said, God damn, that's cold. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of Shanny. I'm tired of Red. I'm tired of everybody in the house. They gotta go. So, like I said, all that shit he talk about the kids, don't believe it. That was just him just trying to make himself look like he's a knight in shining armor. Because he already premeditate to kick their ass out the house. And,
all right.
And then I'm gonna get a little more deeper, just a little tad deeper, just a little tad.
Okay. Hold on real quick. I'm sorry. What's up?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a quasi monkey. The Loobis, you got a sign above your head that says homo. If
oh man. I didn't even see that. Your screen was so small.
Was that you?
Oh, that was your baby?
No. Fucking Jules, stupid bitch.
Oh man. Oh.
Fucking hater, dude. God damn it.
That shit was funny.
Not to me.
It was funny.
I don't think so.
All right, let me drop this little bitty bomb.
Okay.
Gman was still upset over the fucking incident when he got kicked out the house because of them. He tolerated Shanny and Rev. He allowed them to come in because of that enemy of your enemy.
Yeah. So he's still pissed off about him originally getting kicked out.
Yeah, the eviction saga, he get kicked out. Gman confided in me and told me, hey, they don't understand how mad and how much they hurt me over that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he said, I was like, you know what I told him?
Fucking pissed too.
I said, now you got the power. You know, now you got the juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
G-Man was like, he's like, they better, this is what he told me. He said, they better fall in line or I'm going to put their butts out. That's exactly what he said to me.
Oh, talking like a slave master. Jesus.
Like, holy shit. I thought he was joking. I saw him laughing. And he was serious. He was like, you know how G-Man said, I'm not joking, I'm serious. You know how he goes a little bit. So G-Man already was hurt, and he was already, still angry over the fact that he got kicked out the house.
Okay.
So it gets deeper. It gets a little bit deeper.
All right.
That's why he was giving me this praise. It was like, you're a good man, letting them stay here, yada, yada, yada. But I kept telling them it was temporary. You know how Shanny is. Shanny gets attached, doesn't want to do any change or whatever. But I would go to that place. And I don't know. Well, actually, let's start off with
let me address this comment right here.
Like cat pee.
Let me address this comment. No one really mad about cats. Let me tell you something. I respect him more for not putting the kids out too. If the kids was listen, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rev and Shanny, when Rev beat on those kids and it brought extra attention to their household, so CPS could take the kids from them, could see that the living conditions was actually horrible, like the water was going, no electricity. If Rev never put his hand on the child, G-Man was going to kick them out regardless. So no matter if CPS took them or not, those kids had to go. G-Man said that everybody had to go by a certain time. Kids and all. He didn't. So it was by the grace of God, or if you don't believe in God, it was by the grace of anything you believe in, or you just say it's by sheer luck that Rev, being an idiot, did that to the kids. And you know what's so funny? Everybody get your cameras out, get your recording out. What if I told you that?
Which comment was it?
Huh?
Which comment was it?
No, it passed by. It was the cats. Oh. It was already passed by.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. So keep going. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
But I'm gonna get you. Now I'm gonna hit y'all with a haymaker. What if I told y'all? Shit, I had it right in my head. Shit, let's just play again, and then it's gonna come right back to me. It's
Okay.
gonna come back to me.
The whole entire place would smell like cat pee. The entire place would smell like cat pee. So naturally, I would go over there and I'll say, Shanny, what y'all gonna do about this smell? Rev, what y'all gonna do about the smell? Rev always talking about he's the man of the house and all this other stuff and whatnot. I go to Rev and say, Rev, do something about the smell of this house or get rid of these cats. We got into a really big argument over that.
Okay, yeah, that G-Man's correct about that. He did tell him that. And I remember, see, now I'm filling the hole. They got into a big argument and everything. Then G-Man left.
Mm-hmm.
It got heated that I think Shanny and Rev was about to jump G-Man. Because G-Man was like, we got to a big argument. Then, I felt like I just had to leave because I didn't want nothing to happen. I was like, yeah.
So they would be yelling at each other then.
Yeah, they was yelling at each other.
Oh shit!
They was going at each other's throats.
Okay.
What if I told y'all that G-Man, suspected foul play with the children before Rev actually came out and got caught beating or hitting the child? What if I told you that G-Man himself said he thinks something's not adding up with how the children act around Rev and how they act around him?
So what, you think they were in on a scam or something?
No. That G-Man already had suspicion that there was some type of abuse going on.
Oh, and he did nothing.
He did nothing.
Oh. Not as dumb as we think. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just saying, because I'm not going to say this is a definite. And I'm recording the way G-Man, I'm going to say the way G-Man told me. He said, GP, I've been, G-Man had a rough past. He said, I've been through, child abuse. My father beat on me, put me in a room, left me upstairs in a dark room, sent me to bed without food, all types of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Then he said, then he was like, so I know how kids act around people that might be putting their hands on, be beating on them. I said, so I was like, so I asked him, so you think Rev is hitting no kids? Because if he is, you got to check that,
Yeah.
He was like, I don't, he said, this is what G-Man said. He said, I'm gonna investigate. Give me some time. I'm gonna do my investigation into it. And I'll let you know what I've come to find out. So I was like, so you suspect something's going on? He said, yeah. He said, yes. I said, oh, okay. All right. So he originally suspected something, but I don't think he could place his finger on what was going on yet.
So,
I mean,
or he suspected something, but just did nothing.
Just did nothing.
Did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Until something actually happened and freaking Rev went to jail.
Because right now, G-Man is talking about the cat piss and everything.
Mm-hmm.
G-Man, every time I talk to G-Man, every time he went to visit him, the house was always smelling pissy or stink or smell like old clothes, dirty clothes. It's always something stinking over there.
Really?
Yeah, always. It was always stink. G-Man always went to that house cleaning. You know what I mean? Every time he go to that house, he was like, I had to clean this. I had to clean the bathroom. I had to do this. GP, I had to do this. Rev is so lazy. He wouldn't do this. He was like, I bust my butt all day at work and I come back and I go to the house to see them, to help them out and give them some money. And then I have to bust my butt in the house to get the smell back up. Get the smell out.
God, I mean, so...
See, so he already knew about the neglect part.
Yeah, I mean, but so that's the thing that, like, I just have such a hard time understanding. So they were filthy. Like, the place would be piled up with garbage, smelling, and like Shanny just don't care. Rev, don't care. It's like, I don't understand that. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can understand messy, a little sloppy, but like the place fucking stinks. It's like, oh shit,
But you acted surprised. You heard him say that in my recording. You heard him say that the house was stink. He don't understand why he has to clean the house at the bus in his butt. G-Man, you know what it was? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
And G-Man G-Man I'm not gonna get too deep into this because he didn't say that, he didn't mention nothing about it. But Gman tolerated Shanny and Rev and defended them on publicly. He did that because he hate drag, and he knew they hate drag. Remember, let me tell you how Shanny got into that fucking house in the beginning. How both of them got into that house after their uncle kicked their ass out for the same reasons that Gman was arguing them about. Gman, Shanny bribed Gman to get in that house, according to Gman. Shanny gave Gman all the information he had about what's going on about drag. And all of a sudden now Shanny living in the house.
But what information could Shanny have? This guy's bullshitting?
I don't know. I have no idea. Because I never went up there and see it. But apparently all the messages between her and drag, all the messages between Jude Teller, everything that she kept documented, she gave it to Gman.
Okay, so because the same kind of shit that Gman has, which will do nothing in court.
Nothing. Now the fucked up part is because I asked, because Gman kept telling me, he kept saying, hey man, I mean, he kept calling me. He's like, hey, I'm about to get all this information. I'm about to go through it. I'm about to see, if it's accurate. I said, what? He said, don't waste it, man. When I get it, I'm gonna let you know. I was like, all right. And then next thing I know, he was telling me, hey, Shanny and Rev, I don't know how long they're gonna be with their uncle. He's about to kick them out. I told him to do this and this and this. But Shanny got tons of information to give me. I said, all right. Then like a week or two afterwards, we talking. He's like, yeah, Shanny and Rev, they came and moved back into the house temporarily. I said, okay, nigga. So they gave you that information to get in the house. That's what I'm saying in my head. So I was like, okay, cool. That's how, this is just my opinion. Now I told you the truth of how how it went between me and G-Man. He called me multiple times saying that he's gonna get information. Then he called me like a day later saying Shanny had tons of information on drag in the atheist community. Then after that, 2 weeks later, they was in the house. So what do that make you think, Loobis? Do it make you think she bribed him to get in the house?
Yeah.
Because at first he was adamant about not letting them stay. Remember, G-Man,
but that's how much he hates drag.
Yeah. G-Man told me personally, I do not want them to stay here. He said, I told him it's condemned. I don't want them to ever stay here.
Yeah, you know what? In fact, that recording I remember where G-Man actually said one good thing where he told them, do not come here. This is not a good environment for your children. This house is unlivable. And they showed up at the front door.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
You remember that, right?
Yep.
That's what he said. He said, dude, and that's from my recordings. That's not from my recordings, Loobis?
That was from your recording.
He said, yo, I can't believe that. But I'm telling you how it happened. Before I recorded that conversation, he told me she was going to give him a ton of information. The next thing I know, she's in the house with Rev. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I even asked him, I said, yo, G-Man, that you told me the house is condemned. You still fixing it up. You don't even have no windows. Yo, she was there with no windows in the fucking house.
Jesus.
There was no windows at the time. Because G-Man was asking me to give him money so he could get the windows. And I wasn't giving it to him because my wife was like, don't give him nothing. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that a little later. But I felt bad because I did want to donate, because I did want to donate it to him, but I can't trust giving him money no more. Like, he can't trust from me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
You'll get him the thing, but you're not going to give him the cash.
I couldn't even give him the thing because you could take shit back to Home Depot and get cash for it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I felt as if G-Man was going to just bullshit me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, they was in there with no windows for a little while. Just think about that.
Jesus Christ.
That one. All right. But I'm not saying nothing to y'all. A lot of you already knew that, right? So then it was the situation where I would go over there in the main bedroom, not the boys, the main bedroom. Not the boys, the main bedroom. I would open the door. I don't know if it's because of Shanny's sinuses or whatever, but they didn't want to open up a window or whatever. At least the first time. In that room, how can I put it this way? How did Shanny's mom put it? I just put it to you this way. The room stunk. Let's put it to you that way, right? Then,
man, you didn't say the room stunk.
So
you
I
said
told
the
them they gotta
room.
leave a window open. Now, whether or not
You told me, G-Man, that room was disgusting. There was
Ugh.
things. There was like dirt all over the floor. The room smelled so badly that you even asked them. You asked them, like, you know, and this is when the water was running. You asked them, nobody taking a shower, and you told me that the excuse they gave you, there's not that, you know what I'm saying, there's the pipes of what, cold or some shit like that. There's not enough hot water in the house. Something in those terms you told me, and I was like, oh,
So
shit.
so the entire family was not. Oh God, they weren't bathed. Ugh, Jesus Christ, that's disgusting.
They were all in. They even, well, at this time with G-Man talking, they had windows. They didn't want to even open the window. They was hot boxing each other.
Oh,
They was stick boxing each other.
God,
They
smelling
was
like ass and armpit. Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if the whole family. I'm not going. I don't know if the kids wasn't taking a shower. I'm just being honest with you, because he didn't really get into details about that. But all thing he said was that that it stink like nobody in there was taking no type of showers.
oh.
And he asked them, and they told him that the water was too cold or some shit like that. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow. So he's right about that. That place was horrible. But yeah, he came on YouTube and started saying, oh, the house was a little dirty. How do you know the house in Colorado was bad?
Yeah.
This is what I want to let y'all know. He already knew that Shanny and Rev, the house in Colorado was like that, because he experienced that firsthand. G-Man was just talking out his ass and lying for them.
And when he would say, "Oh, was the house a little messy?" Sure, but whose house isn't a little messy? When he was trying to defend him and shit.
Yes. But when he started seeing it for himself, that's when. Remember, when he started seeing it for himself, I guess it came to a point that he was like, these people are really disgusting, dragging them. They are really, but he hated so drag so, you know, oh my God, he hate drag so much that he can't admit that the man was right. These people was, you know, they were scumbags. They was nasty, disgusting, poor hygiene scumbags.
Ugh,
he can't admit it because he hate drag. Remember, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
So you know what? It all comes back to drag, dude. Dragnet is behind. G-Man's right. G-Man. It all comes back to drag, dude. Son of a bitch.
And you know what's so funny? They all hotboxing each other, bro. That's what people don't understand. That when all those heaters was in the house, most of them was in, you know, I don't know if the kids had it, but Shanny and Rev was with all those heaters, all the layers on, and they was smelling.
Oh, God damn.
I think you got a super chat there, bro.
Oh,
with your super chat.
Hey, all right. Where is it? Pop up. Come on. Where is it? My cute nose friend. Damn it. Where is it? Hold on. Let me find it. I'll find it in a second. Where'd
it's
it go?
from Mr. Rublins.
Yeah. Nickname Cute Nose. Where is it?
Hey, Mr. Rublins, man. I looked at. I'll be watching some of your streams to let you know, man. I enjoy some of your content.
Okay. There it is. Mystic Ramblings.
I said rumblings.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Come on, show up. Show up.
It's up. Okay. I see it.
Oh, is it up? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. For the kids. Damn it. No, I can't read it. Damn. Holy crap. For the kids, buy some duct tape or something. I don't know. You know what? Duct tape? No. What I will be buying is electrical tape. I will buy that, and I'll buy some mesh tape for drywall. That's what I will be buying. Mystic Ramblings. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. $20. I'll buy painter's tape too. That's what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy that stuff. Thank you. Thank you, Cute Nose. Thank you very much, man.
Mr. Ramblings. Yeah, he's funny. He'd be saying my wife is the queen of the house. My wife is a queen too, bro. So, well, your girlfriend, my wife, they're the queen. Jules is the queen for Loobis, so.
Fuck you. Fuck that bitch. I hate that stupid bitch. Ah!
God damn. See, you shouldn't talk bad about her.
Sorry.
Let's keep going so we get through this shit.
Sorry about that.
Not they did that or not moving forward
From,
or whatever.
Hold on. My fault. Let me pause it.
This would be a regular thing.
Let's see. From City of Silent. For the kiddos. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All of it will be donated to my school. City of Silent. Thank you. Thank you very. Ah! Damn it! Oh!
Okay, man. We don't want to see no domestic violence over here, man. I'm about to cut off the stream for me, bro.
Okay, sorry about that.
But
sorry about that. Woo! Okay.
So far, the kids, Gman didn't really give two fucks about those kids. He used them as a shield to it, or probably a tactic to attack Drag and the Atheist. Remember, Gman hates Drag. Drag was constantly after Drag got off of Gman, majority of his content is Shanny and Rev. So Gman figured if Shanny, if I could use this as a tactic to show that how bad the evil Drag is and how good of a person I am. That's all. Yeah. Oh, you welcome, Mr. Ramblers. That's all fucking G-Man was doing. G-Man said to me so many times, he told him not to come. He said so many times he's going to kick them out before CPS saw coming to the house. G-Man even said that when I was at the uncle house, he told the CPS worker, and I remember I came on, I was like, please stop calling CPS, because G-Man, when the CPS worker came to the house, they wasn't even there yet. G-Man told the CPS worker, oh, I don't think this, I don't know, they never was here. Look at the house, it's condemned. I don't think they should come here. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
He already told him that. So G-Man did not want Shanny, Rev, or those kids there, period.
Yeah.
And when they did came there, I guess he allowed them to stay there because Shanny probably gave him all information she had off her drives. G-Man, once he allowed them to stay there, G-Man was already planning their exit.
Mm-hmm.
He was already planning to get them the fuck out that house. So here, let's keep going.
Okay, and Mystic Ramblings also says, thanks, GP, means a lot. Value your viewpoint and general level-headed wisdom.
Yeah, that's you, G. That's you, Loobis. Thank you, Mr. Ramblers.
No, he's talking to you, saying thanks to you. I just make fun of his cute nose.
But here, let me keep.
All right.
Thing that I would go there and tell them to do something with the room because the room had no business smelling like that. They got better over time with it because they got tired of hearing my mouth.
No, they didn't. That's a lie.
I would go down in the kitchen. And like I said, a lot of you seen it in videos, so I'm not really saying nothing. I don't even know why I got to go through all of this. I would go into the kitchen and they wouldn't even take out the garbage. They will always blame. Well, I don't know if I should get into all of that. They will always blame the little ones. I'll put it to you that way. They will always blame the little ones. Now, when the little ones wasn't there no more, guess what? There was still garbage in the kitchen, at least for a little bit, not the whole time. Not the whole time. Not the whole time. Because I got on Rev about keeping that place clean. And he kept it clean a couple of times. You saw it in the videos when he was making videos in a certain room in here and whatnot, how the place looked.
That's because you clean it.
You walk in here now, it smells like roses.
Fucking lying, man. See, this is what I don't understand. See, this is what I don't mean. This is what I mean. G-Man is just saying this shit to make himself look like he's a golden boy. You know, G-Man would go over there. He would see, you know what this G-Man would go over there and he would do most of the fucking household cleaning.
He would do all of it.
No, what I mean by he would do most, he won't wash their underwear or wash their clothes. He never got too deep into that. Maybe he did. I don't know. But the kitchen, the bathrooms, the living rooms, G-Man will raise so much. No, he will raise hell, but he will eventually be the one doing majority of the cleaning. So if you see them, you see the living room, they sitting down and looks clean. That's because G-Man just got there, cleaned all that shit up, chill with them for a little bit, brought him whatever, buy him whatever he had to buy him and leave. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So G-Man need to stop that bullshit for real. That he's no, they didn't know, G-Man. You was a fucking complete slave.
Yes.
Fucking asshole nigga.
There ain't nobody there. Why am I bringing this up? Because these two act like that when they went there, I didn't tell them. When did they move in there? They moved in there right before Thanksgiving. I told them that they only had a couple of months and then they had to go find somewhere to go because prior to that, they were living with the uncle. And the uncle, for whatever reason, I don't know or whatever. I honestly don't know. This is something I don't know. I have no information on it. Uncle threw them out. I don't know why. I've heard reasons from Rev, but the reasons that Rev gave me and what I know now, they don't add up. I don't know why they got thrown out, but they ended up coming there. Told them they had a couple of months turned into 6 months, 6 months turned into a year. Well, almost a year, about a year or whatever, right?
That's true. When I was talking to G-Man, he didn't know. He didn't know why they fucking came over. All he knew that Shanny was giving him a ton of information. And that's how far, I told you, after he told me Shanny was giving him a ton of information, 2 weeks later, they was living in the house. But G-Man is right. He tried his best, and Loobis even agreed to this. He tried his best to keep them away from that house. Now, why he tried their best? Because G-Man never forgot what they did to him. So G-Man was like, as soon as they got in the house, G-Man told him, listen, this is temporary. You only going to be here for a couple of months. It turned into a year because G-Man was using them to defend his position against Drag. And they was going with it. They was ass kissing. Yeah, G-Man, you right, G-Man. Shanny and Red knew what they were doing. They knew if they ass kissed G-Man enough and feed into his ego, G-Man would keep them around.
And freaking burnt toast, the fake Indian. The uncle threw them out because he told Jason to get a job, but Jason refused.
Well, that could be true, but I know for a fact
burnt toast.
They kept that from G-Man.
Stock account.
Open the door and get that stuff from outside, please. Thank you. I know for a fact they told G-Man probably something totally different. Because they didn't want to tell G-Man that, because at that point, G-Man never wanted him in the house. So if Rev would told G-Man, I didn't get a job because my uncle wanted me to get a job, and I said, fuck you. G-Man would never let him in. He'd be like, okay, then take your ass to the shelter. You get what I'm saying? But G-Man, I have to give it to him. He's right. He didn't know. All he knew that he was mad at Drag, and they had information. They gave him the information, and that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how are you? Burnt toast. Ooh, that was bad. Never mind. Sorry. That was bad. Sorry. Sorry.
And then I started getting on them about getting a job, and you segue into the next video. So where they presently are, because Shanny's interchanging where she presently is with where they was. She's sitting there talking about how the water got this, that, and the other, and everything and whatnot. You know, that does sound like a bunch of former rich people that or former upper middle class people who ain't used to having to struggle and survive and have to actually go through anything, complaining about the water. Shanny, your net worth ain't $700,000 no more. Oh, I'm sorry, Shanny. My bad.
Did you hear what he said about the water?
That he wasn't gonna pay it anymore, right? You muted again?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm talking to my daughter.
Oh,
You okay? Yeah. All right. Hello? Oh, I'm saying hello like I'm on the phone. Oh man. But the point is, Gman.
sorry. Hold on.
I told you.
Wait. I'm sorry. Time out real quick. Hey, Burnt Toast. I apologize. Sorry about that. Won't do that again. I was goofing around. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Loobis. This is the way you are. You got the dark humor. Either love you or hate you, right? But remember what I said previously? G-Man told me that they told him something was wrong. The water was too cold or some shit like that. That's why That's why Shanny and Rev didn't take showers. This is exactly what I'm telling you. Shanny and Rev didn't take any showers in that house, and G-Man knew this. So when Dragon was saying that Shanny and Rev never took showers in Colorado, G-Man knew this. He knew everything Dragon was saying. G-Man already knew, but he had to defend his position to try to make Drag look bad. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Rev, your net worth, and I think Rev knows this. This is why we haven't heard Rev yet. Your net worth is not 700 grand no more. It ain't 700 grand no more. You're poor now. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Which is why I got to get up off my behind and go work every day. And that's going to be a struggle for me soon.
Address this comment from Ivy Rose, and I want everybody that say that about Rev. I want y'all to know one thing. All right, fuck them both, Shanny and Rev. From Ivy Rose, fuck them both, Shanny and Rev. Let me tell you why. Everybody want to give Rev a pass, but in the beginning, when I used to talk to G-Man, it was all about fuck Rev. It wasn't nothing about G-Man. It was nothing about Shanny. I used to, you know what's so funny? I used to tell G-Man, yo, bro, try to get that man a job since he moved into the house and everything. Try to get him working. G-Man should talk so much shit about Rev, it wasn't even a joke. And then anytime I mention Shanny, he would attack me. I'm like, well, you know, Shanny could do some calls from the house. You know, they have telemarketing. You could sit at the computer or on your phone. You know, he said he would attack me. No, Shanny is sick. Shanny is this. Shanny is that. You heard him say that shit on the recording. It was all about Rev was the fuck up and Rev was the worst of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
In the recordings I have, he only talked about how bad Rev was, how less of a man Rev was. That's not a man right there. A man don't do that. I had to tell Rev that. You know what's so funny? G-Man was acting like Rev's father.
Oh.
That's the role G-Man, when he used to talk to me, it was like a father complaining about his son. You got another super chat.
Oh. Well, it's hard to navigate all this stuff. Jesus. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for it to pop up. Oh, where'd it go? No, wait, where is it? Jesus. Oh, from this asshole. Okay. This guy. Pop up. Come on. Jesus, I don't know what the hell's up. Oh my God. Computer's like slow today. Thank you, Alan. A while back, I covered GP and G-tards talk about marriage on my channel. Let's see, 20 years XP versus broke tard talk. Gee, whose advice should I take?
Yeah, that's something, because I told G-Man, why would I take your marital? What the fuck I'm gonna take your marital advice when, you know what I'm saying, I'm actually in the marriage. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the marriage longer than you. So it's just, you know, G-Man, that was a whole thing back then. You know what? No, what? I'm gonna tell y'all something from my side. It's not me being a victim. I don't give a fuck about being a victim or nothing. G-Man, you know this. Not G-Man. G-Man, I'm talking to you now. You know this. Loobis, you know a piece of it. I'm going to tell you the real reason why me and G-Man me and him clash. Everybody keeps saying, oh, they had a weird relationship. They wouldn't, you know. I'm going to tell you the real reason. It's only two. And however this play out with G-Man, if he talks shit about it, so be it. I'm going to come out completely honest because I'm tired of holding these secrets for G-Man. Well, I'm not really. I could hold secrets to the day I die, but G-Man pissed me off to the point that I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna give you this. When I started, you know, after the whole, you know, bullshit with my channel, I'm not gonna get into that because that's something I am gonna hold to my grave. Loobis, I already told you what happened with that.
Yeah.
So after all that, I came up with an idea. I said, G-Man, I'm gonna start talking shit about it. Was just me and him talking. I said, you know what, G-Man? I'm gonna start talking shit about you. I'm gonna start talking shit about you so people could think that you know what I'm saying, I don't like you or we warring against each other. So if it's any information, people be inclined to give it to me. I'm not saying people gonna think that I'm not your friend. They're gonna be just inclined to give it to me. So whatever I say about you, you know I'm doing this just for this specific reason. And you know what G-Man told me? He said, man, that's a great idea. You should do that. I want you to do that. He said, that's like you going undercover. You a spy. I was like, all right, cool. Let's call it like that. I'm on my Epson into D. Let me tell you, motherfucker, something. This motherfucker didn't understand when I'm talking shit about him. We already are playing this out. So he actually was taking that shit seriously.
Are you fucking?
So he started making videos. Remember, he started making videos against me. I don't think you're a Christian. I don't think you're this. He was actually taking the shit I was saying about him serious. So when we have phone conversations, I had to tell him, bro, I'm just saying that shit to joke on you. Why are you taking it seriously? We already had, this is a plan. We already put it to effect. You know, he tell me, oh, I just don't say that about me. I just want my image not on like that. So I started thinking to myself, like, this motherfucker is crazy. He is crazy.
He didn't get it.
You agree? You actually told me this is a great idea for me to do. But yet, when I put the plan into effect, you fucking turn against me.
So you had told G-Man, hey, look, I'm gonna infiltrate, so I'm gonna start talking shit on you to get on the other side and do some sneaky shit. And he's like, do it. And then you start going, he starts getting pissed off.
He started getting highly pissed off, Loobis. It got to the point, Loobis. After I make a video about him, I call him. I'm like, hey man, you see the video? Think that's good enough? The man will go off on me. I was like, G-Man, what's the problem? He was like, oh, you know, don't say that, but I make my image look. I said, fuck your image. We have a plan. The plan is I'm gonna attack you, and then people gonna send me videos about you, whatever, and then I just send them to you, and you can have the information you need, bro, to see what people saying about you that you never had. He was like, oh, well. I said, so that happened for like a good 3 months, and then I started thinking to myself, you know, I was like, yo, this nigga is really crazy. This nigga is really, really bugged out. So he started making these videos after videos attacking me. You know, you saw it, Loobis. I'm like, G-Man. So one day I kept it real for him. I said, G-Man, this is not a back and forth. Do you want me to stop making videos about you? Because obviously the plan is done. You get what I'm saying? We at war now. You put us at war. You know what he told me?
What's up?
He was like, I just don't like people talking about me negatively. I said, what? And then 2 weeks later, Gman tells me, hey, why you don't make videos about me? Make a video about me joking on me like this. I said, okay, I'll make a video.
What?
Then when I make the video, hold on. Then I make the video, and then a couple of days later, he make a video against me, mad as the motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Perilla time. GP, thankfully you were here. I'm not completely crazy about you, but you're far better than the Loobis. You're not a one-trick pony. God damn.
Oh my God. Loobis is not a one-trick pony. He's funny. He actually
I'm a hack. That's what I'm a fucking hack, dude.
So Loobis, this is I'm trying to tell you the first reason. So it got to the point I said, G-Man, I'm not the videos I'm making towards you, I'm meaning this shit now. Because obviously you know what I'm saying, you can't keep up the plan. This plan was dead after the first 2 videos you made against me.
Uh-huh.
And then G-Man actually got upset at me. So that was the pivot or the fork in the road to our destruction for us to stop being friends with each other. You get what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Now what really stopped us from being friends was I stopped sending her money.
Yeah.
I just completely stopped. It was just too much overwhelming evidence of fucking G-Man giving Shanny and Rev money. And he knew I didn't like him. I mean, you could do what you want with your money, but it's not fair you tell me you need it for one thing or something else, and you giving it to Indigo and Shanny and Rev. You get what I'm saying?
So you were giving him money, for whatever thing, but then he was turning around and giving that to other people.
I don't mind helping a brother out. Believe me, I don't give a fuck. I don't mind sending you. You know what I'm saying? I know G-Man is not fortunate as most people. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
So I don't mind sending him $25. Here, man, enjoy your day. It's a Christian brother, so be it. I don't care about that. But the problem is that if I send you $25 or $30 or $15 or whatever amount, how the fuck you giving Indigo all his money? You sending her cash out money. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. How the fuck Shanny and Rev is getting some money? Like, this was my problem. You're not being completely honest with me. You get what I'm saying? You're not telling me, hey, bro, if you send me $30, I'm gonna give Shanny and Rev 15. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have told him, listen, man, I don't like those people, but if I send you the money, you do whatever the fuck you want with the money. But it was just so much overwhelming evidence of him not doing what he's supposed to be doing. So my wife even said it. She was like, yo, bro, she was like, babe, don't send that nigga shit.
Ooh.
She was like, that's dead. She was like, that is dead. It's not hurting me, but it's the fact that
principle
that it's a principle that G-Man is not being honest of where the fuck the money was going. So after I stopped sending the money, and he started asking me to do the hey brother, I need about like $200 for the windows. I was like, okay, cool, I got you. Never sent it to him because I'm not gonna go against my wife for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She won't give you what you want,
Exactly. So
talking about sex.
Yeah, no, I know. Absolutely. I'm reading the super chat. MEC say, yeah, that means you are inadvertently giving your money. Yeah. And I in my head, Loobis, I'm thinking I'm helping G-Man out.
Uh-huh.
I'm not helping G-Man, Shanny, Rev, and Indigo. You get what I'm saying? This is the time Indigo was there. So I think so when I stopped giving the money in the window thing, when I really stopped, when I really was like, I was like, all right, I got you. But I never sent it to him. That would turn him away from me. He turned his back on me then. He was like,
that's when he started saying you betrayed him?
Yeah, that's when I started betraying him. That's when everything was going downhill. So those are the reasons why me and G-Man actually really had a falling out. Because we had a plan that I was going to talk shit about him and try to receive whatever information I can about him to give to him. And he turned around and got mad at that and took it personally that he was attacking me back. To the point that
what a fucking idiot.
Yeah, to the point he felt like I was doing more damage to his reputation than anybody else on the internet. You get what I'm saying? And then mix that in with I completely shut him off from giving him money. And G-Man, you better not lie about this, because if you say anything other than the truth, what I'm saying, and it better add up to what I'm saying, then I saw get to fucking details, bro. You know what I mean? On nights you like, hey, I wish I had this, and I'll be like, all right, man, I'll give you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I give you that. Get home. Like, don't cut your fucking bullshit. It was too much overwhelming evidence, Loobis. Like, motherfuckers was showing me, yo, it was so many videos of Shanny and Rev thanking this nigga for sending them money. Indigo, this nigga sending Indigo crackhead prices, $10 here, $5 here, $4 here, $15 here, $8 here. How the fuck are you sending her? He sent her about $100 a day. Break that shit down to probably from $2 to $10, $2 to $20.
Oh my god, dude.
And I'm sending you about 30, 25, 40, 50, you know what I'm saying? 15, 10. And you know, whatever the amount you ask for, I don't give a fuck. I send it to you. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And here we go with this bullshit.
Tacit reticence? The Loobis and GP weekly show. Make it happen. Ooh, wow.
Wow. Me and Loobis gotta be we and Loobis be on. We have to struggle to get the shows together.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do, Tacit.
Yeah, he was asking me for money to buy windows for the house. Yes, he did. I mean, as a Christian, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I would have helped him. But even if I brought the windows, because he even came to me, he was like, hey, well, if I tell you about the windows, my wife shut all that shit down. And I even told him, I said, bro, I can't do it because my wife told me, no, it's over. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable about doing it because I have all this evidence of you giving money away. So even if I buy the fucking window, I know you can return that back to Home Depot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can get your money back for it. So I could buy it, have it shipped to your house. You can just take that shit to Home Depot, get $200 back, say, oh, this, you know, it's not the right
wrong size or whatever.
Wrong size. Get your money back. And you probably could do what you could do with Shanny and Rev.
And knowing him, he'd do it.
Huh?
G-Man would do it too.
He would.
Yeah.
And you know what the fucked up part is? If I'm not gonna just buy one window. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I'm not gonna pay, oh, here go one window. I'll ask him how many windows in the house that you need. If he say, yo, I need about 4 or 5, all right, here go 1,000. Get your whole window set together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because those are blessings for me. You get what I mean? Those are blessings that's going to happen with me later. So if I would have did that, just imagine how pissed off I would have been if Shanny and Rev would have been butt naked screaming, G-Man gave us $800. Ah! Or Indigo would have like, G-Man gave me $800. Ah! I would have been pissed off. Like, nigga, what happened to the windows that's supposed to be in your house? Oh, yeah, you know, I stole some windows from my house 2 doors down. Like, you don't know what the fuck could have happened. So my wife was like,
or Shanny and Rev would have broken the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But that's what happened, man. So those are the reasons why me and G-Man clash. Why we came to this point in our life that we can't even talk to each other no more. I'm not talking about like over the phone. Like I'm not gonna talk to G-Man as if he's my friend anymore. I talk to G-Man like he's a fucking cartoon character off of Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? And he feels the same way. Because it's funny. It's funny how you're not a Christian when you're not paying. But when you are paying, you're the Christian of the world. Oh, yeah. Because I still was a Christian, even though I still was talking shit about him, I still was a Christian. It's because my Christianity left me when I stopped giving donations to G-Man Church.
Okay.
But let me be honest with you guys about something. You want to know when I really started wondering and thinking about things? I don't know the YouTuber. I don't know if it's Snyder Handyman, but it sounded like his voice. I think somebody shared it on a different channel. But somebody was asking what was the real reason the house was given to me. And I was looking at the comments because the video, I'm looking at the comments. And I was like, some of this stuff is starting to make a little bit of sense. And that's when I started really questioning a lot of this. But regardless of what they were saying, I still wanted the help.
That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Everybody, get your recorders out. This is why the house was given to Gman. They both were trying to fucking con each other. That is the point. There wasn't Gman to accept that house for the kindness of his heart to help them out. That is bullshit. Gman told me.
All right, what did he tell you?
He said, yo, he was like, GP, I'm going to do shit right this time. Lee's curse. He said, I'm going to do things right this time. I already have a lawyer and everything working on getting that house. They're not going to screw me out that house again. That's exactly what G-Man told me. He said, they're not going to screw me out that house again. I'm going to make sure it's mine. He said, I told Rev and Shanny that. It's mine. And Rev and Shanny gave him that house because they wanted all those liens and back taxes. They wanted G-Man ass to pay for it.
Damn. Okay.
So they both was conning each other. G-Man was taking that house because he wanted to fucking get back at them. They had the you know, G-Man is very vindictive. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to have the last fuck you. Go lay down, poo-poo. Go ahead, go lay down. So G-Man wanted to have the last fuck you, and Shanny and Rev wanted to clear up their debt. So that is why those motherfuckers gave G-Man our house for $1. I just kept quiet. I was like, it's all right, cool. But the real reason is Shanny and Rev couldn't afford that shit. It was a heavy debt. Because when G-Man got it in my recording, G-Man also said, he was like, it's so much on this house. I don't even know what to do, man. It's going to drain me so fast. I got to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this house. I was like, God damn, what's on this house? I said, well, what's wrong with the house? What's happened? He said, not only condemned, it has all these liens. He said, they didn't do nothing to this house. So that's the reason G-Man got that house. It was a fuck you.
Doing it because Shanny has a pattern where if you do something for her and then you stop doing it, she has this habit where she just completely just blamed everything on the person that was helping her. She did it to her mom. She did it to her ex-husband. She's doing it to me. And believe you me, Rev, is going to be your turn soon. As a matter of fact, how many of you realize that when Shanny made that video, Rev was sitting right next to her? How many of you heard the part where Rev, where Shanny said that she wished she never met nobody on YouTube? Shanny met Rev on YouTube. And I bet you he's sitting right there going, oh. Now, Shanny did make a good point about something. I was having conversations with Rev. You want to know why? Because Rev said, G-Man, I like to have guy talk with you. For those of you who don't know, it's male bonding. I guess you can call it that. Where he gets an opportunity to talk to somebody other than Shanny. Because when I tell you that these two are inseparable, let me explain something to you. The man can't even go to the store without her wondering where he went. A lot of you already know that.
Oh, so I guess you left that comment up there for me to look at, huh, Loobis?
Oh, yeah. Are you the one G-Man called when he was getting pissed off at us at the hotel with Indigo?
Well,
maybe you choose not to answer.
Okay, so y'all want to talk about the Intel scandal. I'm gonna say this. That Indigo shit was bound to happen. There's a lot of shit that if he gets into if he's mentioned me and gets into that saga, I got recordings of G-Man talking about the Indigo. We talked about everything deeply. The Indigo shit, I can't talk. I'm not gonna disclose about too much about that because he haven't disclosed a lot about it. But if he start talking shit and disclosing things, because that's all you gotta do. If anybody want to deal with Gman, just let him. You gotta. I said on my channel, you gotta do two things. You gotta bait him and go with his narrative. And he go on a temper tantrum rant. Get him upset. You get him riled up a little bit, and then you do a little submission to him, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. But at that specific time when everybody was in the room, did G-Man call me on the phone? I believe that was me on the phone. I believe he did call me, or I called him. I don't know. I think he called me actually, and then he was telling me something about how she had people on the internet, or she doing a live stream, and all of y'all was coming in there. And plus, he had a contract video with a couple of people. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was me on the phone back then. But hoes gonna be hoes, right?
I don't know. I guess you don't have to answer this. Amy was wondering, do you live in PA too? I'm in Harrisburg, metro area.
Well, no, I don't live in PA.
Okay.
I don't. When I mean about you believe, Todd, I mean it's been so long ago. I don't know if he called me, if I called him, but I know we was talking in the background because I believe he called me first, but my memory, because at that time it was just a bunch of bullshit. So I'm not too sure. I got to go back on recording to see if he called me or I call him, because usually when he calls me, you can hear my phone when I pick up. You hear me go hello. When the recording, I go hello and all that, but I'm not too sure. I got to go back. But we was talking on the phone at that point. But the problem is that G-Man, he don't understand. G-Man's so stubborn and so thick-headed, and it's all about drag. I put that out there so much. It's all about drag. Remember, Indigo had a ton of information on drag. Indigo gave drag gave G-Man all the information she had about him. G-Man took her into the bosom. You get what I'm saying? Just like Shanny and Rev. G-Man put himself through a year of nasty, stinking pussy smell with fucking nasty sweaty nutsack smells.
Ugh.
Fucking cat piss smell, all mingle and mix it together for a goddamn year, cleaning up behind people, taking them food shopping because they gave him a ton of information about drag.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. G-Man is used to nasty smelling pussy because he just remember he said Indigo pussy was smelling like fish. Remember he said that Shady was smelling bad and everybody in that room was smelling bad. He used to that smelling pussy smell. He takes it all in. Praise God for this.
Oh God.
All right, let's keep going. Well, he said war me to y'all. He told me, and remember I think you heard this, Loobis, when he said that she smelled like fish. Publicly, he said raw meat. But in my recording, he said fish. That's why I said I'm going to fill in the gaps of what I know what he said to me in recording. He said, and it going to smell like fish.
That's rough, dude.
We said old fish or something. Fish.
Ugh. That's rough.
So, yeah. Well, all right, put it like this. This question right here, what Ivy Rose said, I'm going to say it like this. If anybody from the atheists or anybody that pretended to be friends with G-Man or whoever, if all you got to do say, listen, I got information on drag, and you don't have to have a ton of information. Let you have some a little bit credible information that will make drag seem worse than what he is. G-Man will accept you. So it's not, people look at it as doxing Jag name and address and all that. No, G-Man didn't want that type of information because he already gathered that up. G-Man wanted the information about drag conversations with other people, shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I don't why, but okay. All right. Bat Brat, he said his sister smells like that. Ugh. What kind of people does he surround himself with? He told Drag that all women smell like fish when they are on their monthly. That is not correct. Yeah, even I know that's not right. Ugh. Ugh.
When you talk to when talking to G-Man about situations, he forget about what he says in the past. So G-Man will go on a rant and then remember, oh shit, I said this a year ago, or I said this months ago, and it contradicts what he's saying now. That's why Drag is so successful of bashing G-Man and making him look like an idiot, because he just have to bring up, all you got to do is just record one conversation and then wait till G-Man says something totally different, which he's going to do, and then you just use that. You like, hold on, you said this before, why are you saying this now? And it catches G-Man, it trips him up. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Play the video.
He can't even go to the bloody store. He can't even go to the store. Give me a second here, guys, real quick. Okay. He can't even go to the store without getting a phone call all the time. So he wanted to have Guy talk, and me and him was talking, and I was telling him and giving him some advice, and he kept saying, now mind you, Shanny, you're not gonna like this, Shanny. Okay, you keep thinking you're gonna come on YouTube and you're gonna reveal stuff and you're gonna tell people secret things. You're abusing that poor guy. Now I dare Rev to get on here and say that's not happening. You're abusing the poor guy. You brag about how you can beat him up, then actually said to my face that, oh, G-Man, I could totally kick your butt, G-Man. Your legs is and my response to Shanny when she said that to me was, I said, you know what, you're a woman, and I don't hit women. That's not my thing. I believe a lot of weak guys do that, and insecure people do that. I don't hit women, but I did tell her that if she ever threatened my life the way she threatened his a couple of times, I would go in that basement, I would grab my sledge, and I got a whole bunch of tools down there. I'll go down and get my sledgehammer, and I'll show you why nobody likes Triple H real fast.
What?
Now, I said that joking and giggling and all that other stuff and whatnot, but when that was said to me at the time. But I'm not about to be manipulated, abused, and treated like I see some of these other people that wasn't. It's just not going to be me. It's just not going to be me. I personally believe. Oh! I haven't even got to the good part. Then we'll get to the money that she claims I owe her. I know a lot of you are waiting for that. Y'all remember when Rev got arrested? Y'all remember that when Rev when everybody was on Gman? How come you didn't say anything? Well, first of all, if I got into that, I was gonna have to talk about a whole lot more than him kicking one of the kids. Rev, I hope you're watching, and somebody needs to clip this. Somebody needs to clip this part and put it on their channel, because I'm telling you the God's honest truth. This woman would flirt with me right in front of this guy. Okay, let's get to before the incident happened with the kids. You know how, for the ladies out there, if I have something in my hand and you're going to take it out of my hand, there's a certain way that you women have a way of taking things out of your hand to reveal what's really going through your head. I don't know how to really explain this as a Christian without getting too inappropriate and whatnot. All I know is there was several occasions in that house where I was made really uncomfortable where I was trying to give Shanny something, and Shanny took it out my hand. I don't know, her fingertips was rubbing really soft. I just don't know how to explain it.
All right, G-Man. So let me.
When Rev
Let me fill in the hole, G-Man. Let Loobis read the super chat.
Mississippi Wildlife, thank you very much, my brother. $5. G-Man doesn't hit women. He just threatens to shoot them. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Thank you, Mississippi. Jet. Yeah, you're muted, GP.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Shanny was grabbing things out of his hand seductively. I've heard of that. Yeah, that's what girls do. Girls do that, and they make guys cry, too. Girls do that a lot. Damn women. They're good at that. What the fuck is G-Man talking about? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? You stupid whore. Oh, God. G-Man is so not right trying to explain flirting. Yeah, hey, Todd, how does your wife get things out of your hands the way G-Man described it? I don't know. Let's see. Shanny has always wanted G-Man's dirty peen. It's been extremely obvious, and she has actually admitted it. His peen. Yeah. His peen. Which is probably uncircumcised. Gross. Idiot can't find the word caress. You know what?
Did you hear this?
You wasn't paying no attention to her, but the way she turned her head and looked at you, it was like she was like sizing you up, like, oh, I would take G-Man right now. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
You want to know what it is, though? Because honestly, that's the way I've been feeling lately. I think that she likes me a little bit, but I think that maybe in a year or something like that, they might have a fight or something like that, and then she might try calling to me. But I told you, I ain't thinking about no woman right now. And if she did try it, I'll tell her I'm just in a relationship or something. She's really not my type. Not on that level. Opinionated. I think being done a certain way, and I told her this in the car.
Yeah. So G-Man is 100% correct. He has been turning down Shanny advances from left to right. Shanny even did advances towards G-Man in front of fucking Rev.
Yeah. I wish I knew what that was like.
Rev. G-Man has been turning her down in front of Rev, her boyfriend or husband, who the fuck she consider him. So remember that when G-Man talks, G-Man is 100% right about that. He never want another Shanny. Indigo, different. Shanny, he did not want Shanny at all. And that's just to show. Listen, I told you my recordings, I get a little deeper, bro. You heard him, Loobis. I get deeper, and it gets to the point that G-Man admits that Shanny tried to throw the pussy at him. And he's in front of Rev. You laughing because you heard what he said.
Yeah, I remember.
In my words. This is just my words. But Shanny, I mean, full out tried to throw G-Man a pussy in front of Rev. Like, Rev was like, Rev didn't even exist in that moment. Shanny was like, G-Man, come get this pussy head or whatever right now. And G-Man was like, no. No, fuck that. I'm a dirty motherfucker.
Even Gman is
that
disgusted by her.
Huh? Yeah,
Even Gman is disgusted by her.
Yeah. With a motherfucker that don't watch is disgusting. When he have UTI, when the dude that get UTIs on a constant basis, it's disgusting with you, then you need to go ahead and get your life together.
Oh God.
Oh my God, I don't know. Ugh, that's nasty.
Discharge.
So yes, Gman turned down her advances. Put it like this: every time Gman went over there, Shanny tried to throw the pussy at him. Shanny was like, "Come get this, Gman. Legs open." Or anytime Gman could have went, "Hey, Rev, go to the store. Here go $20. Get yourself a pack of cigarettes." And he'd be like, "Hey, Shanny, come suck my dick." Shanny all for it. Come here, Gman. Gman turned that everything about Shanny existence. He turned that shit down sexually.
Ugh. Oh.
Men are gullible. Yeah, we could be gullible by women advances. Yeah. But I know G-Man wasn't gullible in that one. G-Man was not gullible in that. G-Man, you know how you listen when a dude don't like you, he makes it known. G-Man said in front of Shanny, in rap, he's like, Shanny, stop this shit, whatever you doing. Stop doing that. Your man is right here. That's how you know a dude don't like you. G-Man didn't try to beat around the bush, pull Shanny to the side personally. Hey, you need to stop that. That when somebody do that, they may fuck you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put you, it's just you and them alone. They talking to you. Hey, stop it. Don't do that no more. But if they blowing it up in front of everybody, they don't like you. Leave that person alone.
And they're just like, no.
No. He made a good choice. I mean, that was the only choice. Listen, G-Man been going over to that house, where Shanny and Red was living there for a year. He has smelled every single scent they had. And let me let you know, the shit was, oh my God, it would turn even the strongest stomachs. I watched Walking Dead while eating food. And the smell G-Man described to me almost had me throw up. I was like, for real? Almost had me throw up. So it was just common sense. Even a dirty motherfucker ain't gonna get that dirty. You see what I'm saying? Billy Goat eyes would start tearing. After he puked, he had to leave the room.
Well, I think he gets into it right now.
He did to those kids, and he got arrested, Rev. You need to hear this, dude. You need to hear this because now there's nothing stopping me from saying this. The night that I went over there to, the evening that I went over there to get the money to go over there and bail out. How did this work? Did I have my own money or did I get it from the uncle?
G-Man finally made a good choice.
Listen, there was no seduction. There was no, yeah, you're right. When women do leave clues, they try to leave these, give you, deceive by their little, we call it, what's the word for it, Loobis?
You think I'm gonna know?
When a woman, they playing around with you, they being, they trying, they're a little flirting, a woman flirting with you. Yeah,
I've heard of that.
Men can get that, wrong or right. We're men, so sometimes we get it wrong or right.
Yeah,
it's a difference when you're flirting and when you damn near being outright with it.
Shanny
was being outright with it. You heard what he said.
Yeah,
she was being outright with it to the point he had to check her with Reb there. Shanny with that flirting shit stopped when she came to PA. There was no more flirting with PA. Shanny had in her mind, I could get rid of Rev and I could latch on the G-Man.
I'm gonna fuck this.
So all that, it may be no. Shanny wanted to fuck G-Man badly.
Oh.
And G-Man did everything in his power to turn it down. You know, so funny.
I love you like a sister. I love you like a sister in Christ.
Yeah.
You're my sister in Christ, Shanny.
You know, so funny when Shanny outright told G-Man, "Yeah, I want to fuck you," and G-Man said no. Oh man!
God damn!
Oh, that's how you know it's real.
Jesus Christ, man!
Now, Cornelius asked a good question. Cornelius, let me say something, man. I think majority of men, I didn't say all men, but majority of men, we all hit a fight, hit a bigger woman, a BBW once or twice in our life. Some may like BBW, some may not. Some may hit them more than majority of us had tasted the BBW love.
Okay, well, hold on. BBW and a fat chick are two different things, right?
Yeah. No, they're the same thing. You can have a fat chick and a BBW chick. They could be similar to each other, but even the fat chick, it depends on your weight level. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this: it's a difference between a big chick, a fat chick, or overweight chick, or a beach chick, however you want to include it. It's a difference between a clean one and a dirty one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Shanny, I told you that smell coming out that room, and for a woman to be laying in that and participate in that, making that smell happen, that kind of turned a lot of men off. Maybe damn near, man, I could say a lot because they didn't turn Rev off. You know what I mean?
But it's because he's equally as disgusting. So it's because he's equally as disgusting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rev likes that shit. He's a nasty motherfucker too.
Okay, I think I had my money in the beginning, I think. And then it turned out that I needed more. And I went and got more money from the uncle. Then I went down there and and that's when I learned about the 10% thingy or whatever versus going to a
yes, I have seen it. It was disgusting.
To the house or whatever. And I attempted the bell and she wasn't all that crazy about bailing him out. She said she needed that quote, she needed a man to stay there with her and the boys. That she needed a man to stay there with her and the boys.
See, Loobis, this is what I don't understand. She told him that before. See, this is the problem with Gman. He like to bring up shit when it benefits him. He told me this months ago. I'm talking about it got to be like 7-8 months ago that Shanny told him that I need a real man to be with me. Rev is not a man. I need a real man. And she told G-Man he's a real man. But I told you, G-Man was dodging the pussy so much that no matter what she said, no matter if what she said to G-Man was a hard no.
Yeah. No.
Weird science.
Oh wait, I want a BBW to smother my face as I burp.
Woo. Okay.
Damn.
That's hard.
Wow.
Okay.
She convinced Rev that's how all women smell. Yeah, he's right.
That's the night when I went downstairs and I made.
If she convinced Rev that's how all people smell, the Rev must not be getting no type of pussy in his whole life.
Well, he never had pussy.
He couldn't have.
No, he was virgin.
He never had a girlfriend.
He was like a nerd loser.
Bro, you can't even say that, bro, because he lived with his mother. If his mother don't smell like that, then how the fuck Shanny smells like that? Like you accept that? You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I understand.
Well, you know what? It could be that he fell in love.
I can understand women smell different. You know, some women smell different from the next. But, bro, the way G-Man described that smell, that was definite.
Yeah, you're right.
That was that Shotgun Kelly smell. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, listen, imagine you you're a landlord of a house, right? And you going to collect your rent. You walk into a person, area where they rented, and it smells like fish, rotten eggs, and it's all coming from between their legs.
Oh,
what you gonna say? You're gonna be like, oh, this is how a woman smell. No. So I'm just saying, like, oh no, man.
The YouTube video, I was directing it towards might have been Miss Parker, because at the time she was the only person I was willing to respond to, Miss Parker or the Geek Room. I think I made a YouTube video talking about them, or I did a Bible study, like a really, really quick one, because I'm sitting downstairs when I make the video, and I got the heck out of Dodge after the video was over, because I told them I'd think about it, and I left. But one of the reasons why I think she's getting so emotionally and mad at me about all of this is because her plan was to drop Rev for a very long time. All of this acting that she's doing on YouTube, getting mad at him because she thinks he's cheating and all that stuff and whatnot, I'm not buying it. Because there was a few different opportunities where she didn't say it directly, where she would have dropped him like a bag of bag chips. I on my phone here, for example, I have a text message.
I just played the G-Man. Then I just played Loobis.
That she will quote, how can I put this? Which she will quote, I'm sorry, guys, I'm a Christian. I can't say it, but she will blink my brains out if I throw him out the house because she caught him cheating. That was during the scene before he started shaving his head, and I made my YouTube video in the dark about all of that. There's more to say about that, but Shanny, you're full of so much.
That's
anyway,
disgusting.
So I was thinking about how could I maximally help these two, because like the dummy I am, I realized that these two was never going to go get a job. Red was offered a job twice, turned it down. You know, I offered the guy a third job. Y'all gonna love this one. I offered him a third job. This is what a lot of you don't know. I said, Red, you only got to do one thing, dude. I'm gonna try to sell the place, right? And what I want you to do is I want you to keep the house clean.
Okay, let's talk about these job situations. Let's talk about this shit, because G-Man always want to make himself look like he's a golden boy. Listen, G-Man, fuck all the bullshit. G-Man he did offer Rev a couple of jobs. It started with me, but then, you know, after the money situation and after me going after him, and he's gotten in his head that whatever I just explained earlier. Then G-Man went to another contractor. And he told the guy, he said, hey, it was a Christian. He talked to Rev and stuff. So this will really happen. And I got the recording for that. G-Man told the guy, hey, me and Rev would do whatever we need to do, because G-Man do all the fucking odd jobs. So the guy told G-Man, all right, I need some people to do the rake the leaves, clean the attic, and do random odd job shit. Because G-Man's a professional handyman, like Uncle Ruckus. So what ended up happening was G-Man and Rev was raking the leaves. He told Rev, I'm gonna go out there. Rev said, I don't know how to do that. So G-Man went out there, he helped Rev. They raked the leaves in the pile. The guy was like, hey, come, he told G-Man to come with him. He's gonna buy some food for him and Rev. So G-Man went, the guy and him brought some food. G-Man ate it. A little, how a little storm come and shit happens. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little windy storm come. So they waited it out. It wasn't that long. They came back. Rev, instead of bagging the leaves up after they rake it into piles, he just left the motherfucker. The shit went everywhere, in the street, you know what I'm saying? So it pissed G-Man off. So G-Man went off on Rev. That's what happened. Now the second job thing, the same shit. It was Gman bringing him along. Gman bringing Rev along with him as a professional handyman. Gman helping him doing the work, and he left Rev by himself, and this is what happened.
What?
The same shit. Rev fucked
happened?
up. G-Man go off. Now, the third job with G-Man was like he told Rev to clean the house. That is actually true. He did tell Rev, I'll pay you to keep this house clean. And when G-Man, and I asked G-Man, I said, bro, how could you pay Rev to keep this house clean when every time you come to the house, you're cleaning it?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Because you give him the money. That's ass backwards. You have to stop giving the money in order to make that work. You get what I'm saying, Loobis?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm giving you Loobis, if I'm giving you about like, let's say $800 a month, right?
Yeah.
And you staying somewhere, and you staying in my house for free and everything, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, listen, I give you $30. I give you whatever amount, $100 or $20 a week if you clean up the house.
Yeah.
Why would I clean it? Because I'm already going to get $800 out you, right? Why would you clean anything?
Right.
You're going to get money from me regardless.
Uh-huh.
So my logic was to G-Man was stop giving them money and make them earn it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Or get the job done first.
And then give them
and give them the money.
Exactly. But his problem was he's so stubborn, he don't listen. He kept offering at the Rev, hey, clean the house. Hey, I'm still gonna give you a Shanny. But like, nigga, you so stupid.
Rev, ask him. I told him and if he lies, I don't know how certain people feel about being on YouTube. I will get them on here and they will tell you. All he had to do was sweep and mop. Make sure the place didn't stink. I have these sprays that I'm going to put on camera when I do the podcast, the G podcast tonight or later on or whatever. They're called Blunt Effects. I don't know if a lot of you, this stuff is very strong. You spray this one time and the whole room smells like that scent. It could be coconut, it could be bingo or whatever, right? And I told him just keep the place clean. If you need this stuff, and he couldn't even do that. He couldn't even do that. Now, mind you, they're not there now and they left. And that is honestly one of the reasons, because I wanted to rent the place out and try to get some income for it. Put them in a hotel, believing that, what they was telling me, that they're going to get their paperwork through and they're going to be able to get assistance, that they're going to be able to get assistance from the government, which I know they're still not doing, because every single time I see them they're playing video games, the best thing that God could possibly do for Shanny is to have that game break. Rev, if you're really the man that you say you are, dude, take that PS5 and go sell it, dude, and go get some money for it. Because she's sitting there talking about what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Sell the game. Sell the game. Sell the game. Sell the Durango. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. I know a whole bunch of people that will give you a place to stay for 6 months if you give them the Durango. Maybe a year.
Who the fuck is selling the Durango?
But you're not thinking like.
See, G-Man is so stupid. This is what I mean about G-Man don't have all the information. They lie to G-Man. And I told G-Man, they're liars, bro. And G-Man was like, oh, I said, well, you have lied and they're liars. So how could y'all believe each other? In that house, they just lying to each other. And I'm telling them, what I told G-Man? I said, G-Man, in your personal life, be truthful, man. I don't give a fuck with your persona on YouTube or social media. That's just you pretending to be somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at least be truthful in your personal life. You are a landlord and your tenants are lying to you. Listen to that bullshit he just said. Sell a Durango. Rev can't sell something that's not his. Rev have admitted it himself that shit is not his.
Okay.
He can't sell that shit that's not his. This is what I don't understand about G-Man. G-Man, and what's so funny? G-Man probably do know it's not his. Who knows? But we do know is that PlayStation 5, they could have been sold that. I would have bought that.
Yeah.
Remember that time? I would have brought it. I would have easily brought it off for 500. I would have given 500 for it. But that's the problem with these motherfuckers, man.
Let's see. Okay, wait. Burnt toast here. The issue is I'm sorry. The issue is Shanny has not been diagnosed with anything. She is lying to Gman about having all these illnesses. She can't get on disability when she has no proof she is disabled.
Well, I'm not going to dive too deep into that, but I got in the recordings I have, me and G-Man go deep into that too. And I explained something similar to G-Man. I said G-Man would tell me, oh, Shanny can't barely walk and this, and doctors said this about her. I said, well, then Shanny could go on disability. You know? I said, then why don't she just go on disability? And according to G-Man, all of that was supposed to happen. Shanny was in the works of going to be on disability. I never you know what I'm saying? I never kept up with it because I really didn't like them. You get what I'm saying? So I barely kept up with that information, but that was the last thing I heard from G-Man. It's on the recording that Shanny was looking to go on disability. Because my thing was, if my legs are swelling up and everything, you have terms to go to Social Security and get on disability because you legitimately can't work. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're a mother with children.
Yeah.
So
and you know what? And the thing is, I mean, look, now we're talking about something I know nothing about.
Hold on. Lilith Motorstar said, "Have you ever seen G-Man papers?" G-Man is like, okay, certain parts in America, and people don't know this, but in certain parts of America, there are people that's born on farms that's not documented yet. This is actually a truth. Or people born in like certain areas in America that it's like miles away from the town, or you know what I'm saying? Or in the woods.
I know what you're talking
not
about.
Documented. Yeah,
but
they don't have no social security number on no birthday.
But today, dude,
even today, even till today, yes. I was reading up on something, article.
Okay, well, that wouldn't be G-Man. He wasn't born on no farm.
G-Man could have been born in the woods. He's always going to the park in the woods. He always going home. So G-Man don't need papers when you already an American citizen. G-Man just did it. G-Man family brought G-Man out when he was 40 years old. Let me stop. Because G-Man going, you're a fucking liar. You know, he takes everything too seriously. Where's he going?
Like that. You're like, oh, my life is over if I live in that Durango. There are people living in cardboard boxes, Shanny. There are people living in tents. Did you know that you can sell the PS5 and go buy a tent? You can do a lot of stuff. But this is how I know you never really did do anything.
Buy a tent? Really?
Buy a tent?
Like, you never did anything in your life, ever.
You know how big Shanny is, bro?
About survival. I don't know what you're going to do when the apocalypse comes. I really don't. You know, because you'll be like, the New World Order should be taking care of me. You should listen to yourself sometimes. Now, as far as any money that I'm going to give anybody, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told. Well, actually, okay, let's do a little bit of talk here first. Originally, the goal was to sell the house, and then when I sell the house, I will give a percentage of it to Rev. I told Rev when I did that, I was gonna my hands, and that was gonna be it.
I'm gonna drop a bomb, but I'm gonna let him keep going if I drop it.
Okay.
I said, depending on how much I was gonna sell it for, I was gonna give X amount of money. Rev got arrested, so now I was put in a really peculiar situation. Oh, and by the way, before I get to all of that, I had the house sold. She right about that. I had that place sold. I had it sold the first time anyway. And they changed. Well, why? Oh, no. Somebody wanted it because of the neighborhood it was. They didn't care about the inside. They wanted to walk through it. But that was the day when I went over there and I got in the house and oh my God, the house smelled like It smelled like fungus feet or something.
Oh!
The house smelled like cat pee, fungus feet. It smelled like orange. It just smelled terrible, and I was mad. I woke everybody. I was mad. I woke everybody up. I said, "Clean this house. Clean this house." You better believe they got up and they did it. Because the next thing I was going to say is, "Get out." I was mad that day. All right. So let's get back to this. I told Rev, and I'm still telling this to Rev, depending, because he got that Real Revelation News channel. If I see just one.
All right, now. All right, so let's drop bombs down. Let's drop it.
All right.
Gman claims that he originally was going to split the money with Rev. Bullshit.
Oh.
Now, I don't know what happened later because remember, after May, shit could have changed up. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But the original plan for what G-Man told me was he was going to sell a house and get rid of it. And that was it. Because I kept telling him to sell a house over and over again. I said, sell it as is or sell it to the bank for property.
Mm-hmm.
G-Man said he was going to use the money, some of the money, not all the money we may find, but some of the money to get a lawyer and use that to drag the court. And whatever money he makes from court, he's going to give it to Shanny and Rev. He never said he was going to give any money to Shanny and Rev for the house in the beginning and when I was talking to him. So that was bullshit. I don't know. Like I said, after May, his plans could have changed. Who knows? But I know in the beginning, it was all G-Man was like, fuck that. You niggas kicked me out while I was cold. I'ma sell this motherfucker and leave, Vita, what do you call it? I'ma live a Vita Loca. You know what I'm saying? but the problem is that G-Man hated drag. So when Shanny gave him information that she had, G-Man was like, I would give all the money from the court case to her or in Rev. So that's the real truth of that. Second thing, G-Man is 100% correct. He had that motherfucking house sold. I mean, the person was going to just snatch it up as is. No matter how the fucked up it is, they were going to take it. But the problem was, and this is a fucking big problem, not only the smell was bad, at the G-Man I'm not mentioning, he cleaned that fucking house and he still had somebody walk through it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody actually did walk through it eventually. But the problem was he couldn't. This is when he got mad at Shanny Rev. He couldn't get the. What you doing? Come down here. Come here.
Dude, don't talk to your kids like that.
No, this is what's wrong, girl? This is we call it the husky. She over there. You know what it is? She likes slippers. She had my whole slipper in her mouth. I'm like, come on. You already tore 5, girl. Can I at least have that one? Can I have that one, huh? Come here, girl. Yes, you're a good girl.
Hey, do you kiss your dog on the mouth?
No, I don't.
Why?
Nah, that's not for me.
Nah. I kiss my dog on the mouth by force.
You hear her? You hear her jumping up and down? You hear? No, you know I don't like that. Come on, girl. Oh no. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to G-Man. So
Okay.
G-Man actually had somebody do a walkthrough. But afterwards, this is why G-Man couldn't sell the fucking house. And be honest, G-Man couldn't sell that house because the person asked G-Man to get the tenants out of his house before they sell it. Because anytime you sell a house, you can't have tenants there. They know that that's not G-Man family. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So G-Man, that's when G-Man got on that mindset. I'm kicking these motherfuckers out. No matter where they going, they leaving ASAP. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The guy who was going to buy the house ended up buying something else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And G-Man ended up.
But it was a matter of that there were still people like dwelling in the
house.
In the house. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because dude, like, look, again, all this work G-Man's done on the house is wasted. Okay, if the house was in the condition that he describes, it was condemned and the roof, all that shit. Anybody who buys that is tearing down the house, and they're going to build a new house.
See, that's what I told him.
So
that's why
all that work he's done is wasted money. Wasted money because they're going to tear it down. They're going to demolish it.
Well, it's wasted money if you look at it in that way. I look at it as you make get a little more extra dollars. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to tear down whatever.
Really though?
I'm just saying, you never know. G-Man, you know what? He got to make it livable. You get what I'm saying?
But if the new buyer says, I'm buying this for the land.
New buyer, Loobis. I'm talking about G-Man had to make it livable in order to have Shanny and revenue with CPS.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He had to make it livable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's pulling the money to make it livable. People get it twisted. People think G-Man fixed that house up to sell it. G-Man had that house sold before he fixed it up. You get what I'm saying? That's why he said he had that house sold. Because he didn't, you know what it was? G-Man didn't know you could sell a house as is. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's that. I think it's that G-Man was stupid enough to think that he was going to be selling the house and not the land.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you know,
I don't know. You probably right, 100%. You probably, but I'm just saying, when I told G-Man sell that shit as is, he had that shit sold.
Like that, you would have had it sold immediately.
Yeah, money in the bank. But nobody gonna buy a house as is if they coming with people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. There can't be people fucking living there.
Exactly. So what ended up happening was the guy ended up buying another property or whatever. G-Man was shit out of luck. So now he has to fix it up to make it livable because CPS is coming by. You get what I'm saying? So G-Man put himself in a bad predicament when he allowed them back into the house over this hatred for drag.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you said? What was that said before?
Both of them are so lazy they won't even call SSI, I'm guessing, to apply over the phone. Wouldn't even have to leave the house. Social Security, I think. Right? SSI?
I'm not going to say they wouldn't call. I'm going to say that they've been coddled to the point that they didn't feel like they had a need to call.
Well, no, you know what? I think it really is that they're lazy because, like, look, like living off the government, the whole welfare thing, all that stuff, right? It can be done, but it's going to take paperwork, right?
Look, Loobis,
you don't just go say, "Hey, give me money." I mean, there's shit you got to do, right?
Yeah, but Loobis, you're not understanding one thing. Listen. When you listen, we are survival. I mean, anybody that want to live that's hungry, you would do what you have to do to get the food to survive, right? They never reached that point. They got kicked out of Colorado, came to the uncle house with shelter. They got kicked out the uncle house, came to G-Man house, got shelter. Got kicked out of G-Man house, went to a hotel, now they shelter still. You get what I'm saying? People always try to help them because Shanny and Rev is like the victims of the century. Yeah. So, but if people take a stand back, just take a back step and let them go through some type of adversity by themselves, that would change the whole ball game, bro. They would have to force them to make those calls. You get what I'm saying? And this is something I told G-Man in my recording. He probably have it. Adversity. It could be a motivation or it could be the destruction. You get what I'm saying? It can motivate the shit out you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If everyone were to stop helping them, they're going to have to learn or die. So.
But that's my problem with G-Man. G-Man kept helping them out. Listen to the bullshit. Listen to the contradiction shit he just said a minute ago. Remember, I told him I'll pay you to clean the house, but yet I'm still going to give you money every week. So G-Man was sheltering them. The man brought computers for them. The man brought phones for them. The man replaced so much shit for them. The man gave them internet service. G-Man was paying for lights, lights, water, gas. Yeah, he was paying for internet, heaters. He was anything they asked for. G-Man immediately got it from them, or he bust his ass to get it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was days G-Man would call me. He was so fucking tapped out to the point that he couldn't get up out his bed. He would call me. It sounded like the motherfucker was in tears.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he'd have worked himself so badly. And he knew if he didn't get out that motherfucking bed and keep working that hard, everything would come crashing down on him. That's the point G-Man was in. That nigga was doing everything, Loobis. Washing dishes, walking dogs, putting up, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Yo, listen, man. That motherfucker did everything. You babysit. He didn't give a fuck. If it's paying him, he'd do it. Feed your dog in the morning. Anything. He would come and do it. G-Man did. And people like, God, the shit that people are too lazy to do, G-Man would do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You walk outside, you see some papers on your lawn and shit. You're like, oh my God, the garbage man, he didn't throw the garbage away properly. You call G-Man, hey man, come get like 5 pieces of paper off the lawn. I'll give you $15. G-Man there.
Yeah.
Picking up the papers off the lawn. Hey, don't worry about it. That's the type of work G-Man had to do. He had to accept all odd jobs. That's why people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel for G-Man on this. How fucking much he worked himself to keep those two afloat.
Mm-hmm.
$900 ain't no fucking light bill, bro.
Yeah.
Not too many people could pay $900 in light and water bill. And remember this, none of them motherfuckers took baths. So I'm like, how the fuck is $900 in water bill?
It's probably mostly electric.
Yeah, it was supposed to be mostly electric. But yeah, so that's what G-Man had to do. Seriously. Right now, Loobis, if you was like, damn, man, fuck, I don't want to lock my door. Hey, G-Man, come over here and lock the door. I'll give you $10. And jump out the window after you finish lock the door. You get what I'm saying? He'll do it. Come in, lock all your doors. All right, man, I'm going to jump out the top window. Yeah, jump out I'm going to jump out this window. Here go $10. Thank you for coming. No problem. You get what I'm saying?
And also, what's been going on in the chat, like a little right here with Burnt Toast, LOL, her parents tried to get her to go to a doc to get checked out, but she refused. Look, it's very clear that there actually is something wrong with Shanny, just like with G-Man. I mean, G-Man was diagnosed as a child, emotionally disturbed, but clearly there actually is something wrong with Shanny, which is why she is the way she is. Yeah, so for sure there is something wrong with her, definitely. And then her being a bitch just makes it worse, you
know. Yeah. No, you know what the problem is? It's Shanny. See, people forget this. All right, let's keep it real. I'm not defending Shanny or anything, but people forget this. At a certain point, Shanny had to work and get her do her own thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
At one point in her life, she had to do something for herself. Before Red, before everything else, the bitch had to do something. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. To keep afloat. I think Shanny figured something out. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck with dudes that's gonna take care of me. You know what I mean? And she went for the weakest, insecure dudes she could find. Rev is a weak, insecure dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was her jackpot. That was her lifeline. That's why I said, remember I said that on the last show, I said Shanny's the most dumbest fat woman in the world, because if she would have any type of common sense, she would have took that money and she would have made it work for her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because not too many girls Shanny's size is getting a dude over $750,000 in the bank. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That should not happen on an everyday basis. So Shanny, that bitch, you lucked out and you didn't even know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why that goes to prove that there is actually something wrong with her. Because also, according to like from what her parents said, I mean, she's always been like that. Like, there's like I don't know how many brothers and sisters there are. She was always the one that was like the problem one.
Yeah,
so yeah, there's something wrong. Like G-Man, from a little kid, there was always something wrong with him.
That's why they never mix. That's why no matter how much they forgive each other or go back, they go always doomed to come back to attacking each other.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They both remember them. Remember, G-Man's a victim, Shanny and Rev is a victim. I can't and this is why I separate Rev from Shanny and G-Man bullshit. This is really between Shanny and G-Man.
Yeah.
Rev is just there because he's a you know what I'm saying? He's like my dog. He come here, Rev. Come sit down. Good boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a treat. That's Rev. Rev is Shanny pet. I'm not saying she owns him or anything like that because I don't own my dog. Anything, my dog owns me. I feed her, I walk her, I do everything for this is like another child to me. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Rev is Shanny's pet. The problem is this. Shanny is a victim, G-Man's a victim. Shanny is fucking crazy. G-Man is fucking crazy.
Yep.
You put those two in the same room, eventually one of them is going to attack the other. It don't matter who did what. The best thing G-Man did when G-Man stopped talking about Drag and Drag kept attacking Shanny, everything was cool. You didn't hear Shanny talk too much shit about G-Man, and G-Man didn't talk too much shit about Shanny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Soon as G-Man broke that silence, here we at. They're attacking each other. Shanny knows about burnt toast. I don't know why Shanny lies about that. Shanny not that bitch. She knows that burnt toast talk shit about her multiple times in the past. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
She knows about that. She knows about Jules. So by G-Man calling, and it kind of pissed me off. G-Man called everybody else out the book a hoe, a slut, and all that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, when it came to burnt toast, which I'm not saying it was right, Shanny gets mad and she saw attacking G-Man. Yeah, right. Come again, Shanny. Stop using that as an excuse.
That's right, huh? Yeah.
Stop using that as an excuse. Stop using, you attack a woman. What about when he called fucking Love and Happiness a hoe? And Love and Happiness didn't even say nothing fucked up about G-Man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What about when he called I forgot the other chick, Sister E a hoe? What about when he called these other women that has nothing to do with this a hoe? That's what I'm saying. Like, Shanny using the burnt toast because her real fucking feelings. And Shanny, I'm gonna tell you, I know your real. I don't know your real feelings, but I know the real deal. You are fucking mad that G-Man kicked your big ass out the house.
Yeah.
You are mad because now you know he was going to do it regardlessly. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Loobis? This was not something that he just came up with. He planned this shit out a year ago. When you first came in that house, he was planning your exit. He got to get your big ass out of there. When she figured that out, now she mad. Now she trying to use these little scapegoats. Bitch, please. You're out the house. Get over it. G-Man gonna sell that motherfucker right now, and it's over.
Mm-hmm. And Monkey Man here. See, if G-Man had better skills, he'd get paid more. My side hustle is massages. And depending on the client, I can charge between $50 and $500 an hour, depending on the legality of what they need.
Oh, you give a lot of happy endings, Canaries 8?
Well, Monkey Man, not all of us go around selling. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. He give a lot of happy endings.
Don't go around selling. Exactly. She clearly has something wrong. Yeah, clearly, dude. Clearly, there's something wrong with her. Obviously, there's something wrong with her. She did work when she was with her first husband. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah.
No, but that shows you that big bitch could work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she worked a little bit. Yeah, but I mean, but she was still a disaster. You know,
it doesn't matter if you're a disaster, Lou, but her big ass still went up there and worked. So that means that she put herself in this predicament, and her stupid big ass don't know how to
obviously
be a woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
Told Jason, my pussy stinking. That's naturally what it's supposed to be. Bitch, what the fuck? I mean, I'm sorry for cursing. I'm sorry, ladies, if you feel it's kind of like you know, make you feel like it's disgusting. I don't like calling actual good women bitches. I like calling the real bitches. So that means Shanny to me is a bitch. I don't care how many of her supporters cry, anything. I know things about them that I pray that God would erase from my memory.
Oof.
What Gman told me. So this is not something I'm calling her a bitch off of just what I seen off of YouTube. I call Shanny that because Shanny is actually a bitch. She's a evil, down to the heart bitch. I hope she do change the lane, and I hope she do change her ways, but that's what she really is. She would try to manipulate any situation just so it could benefit her.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is G-Man is similar to her. So when you have two motherfuckers like that, they gonna fucking clash all the time. Told you, G-Man didn't give a fuck about those kids because he let the water turn off. G-Man was already telling me in fucking February, those motherfuckers gotta go. And he gave them a time. Y'all think that they just up and left. No, G-Man gave them a date. You motherfuckers gotta be out of here by this date in this month. I don't care if you got the kids, the kids, the cats, and the smell gotta go.
The smell probably went with them. Shit.
Yeah, all that shit went. G-Man cleaned that shit. He bleached the whole shit out. Oh, we all know you. Yeah, we all know Canivers ain't giving them happy endings.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We all know what Carnivorous Ape is giving them. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, but that's what it really is. Like Shanny, there's so much G-Man was thinking at that point in time that you be surprised. G-Man, you know this bitch manipulated you. You know she was trying her hardest to get you. How the fuck you tell somebody in front of the man that you talking about you love? How do you tell somebody, G-Man, I bet you got a big dick? How do you tell G-Man that?
Every woman needs odor control. Monkey Man, $500 requires everything needed: full body, deep tissue, and full release. Oh God, come on, man!
Yeah, he's bullshit.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, let's play a little bit more.
Oh wait, the son of a bitch is admitting it. I don't always have to have sex with my clients, but that's on the table as well at that price. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, we know. You know, happy ending.
Son of a bitch.
You don't have to have sex with people. You could just masturbate them, right? Carnivorous Ape. I know everybody know about happy endings. If you got a little money, everybody knows about happy endings. If they get massages from spots that they don't supposed to be at.
I wouldn't know.
Jason is fucking. Who Jason is Rev, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Rev is fucking. He's insecure about himself. Listen, man. I think Rev might be brain damaged. Anytime you live with that smell for all those years, and you just succumb to it, you just accepted it, that shit probably fucked up the chemicals in his brain. What you think, Loobis?
I think Rev is a loser who never had friends or a girlfriend. And the first woman he got involved with was Shanny. He fell in love, and freaking it all went to shit from there.
Yeah, but
he was not cool. Didn't have friends. Not no, never been with a girl. Like dude, like you know what I'm talking about. He was just your typical the loser.
Mm-hmm.
He was that loser who's just not cool, never getting chicks. That's what he was. That's what I think. That's what I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And like super duper like a mama's boy and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was.
Probably so. And
I mean, no men in his life.
Shanny was an experienced hoe. She was an experienced hoe at that time, so she knew what to say, what to do. Yeah.
I mean, freaking, he fell in love with her. First girl to show interest.
Yeah, she flashed him the pussy a few times.
Yeah, that big old giant.
In this video, just one of him backing that nonsense up. I'm done. I'm done with them both. Period. Forget it. They got jack to do with drag. I will make a specific video about what I was going to do and what I chose to do regarding Drag Night. The same way I forgave Shanny, I kind of sort of semi-forgave Drag. That's why if any of you heard my Skype conversation with Drag, I said to Drag that that I don't care about this YouTube stuff. You want to go back and forth about something I said on YouTube, I'm actually okay with that. I'm not okay, however, when people think they make things personal. But this ain't about atheists. This ain't about atheism. This ain't about drag. This ain't about none of that. I want to get back to Shanny. Now, Rev gets locked up. Rev is in jail. I'm over there talking to her, and I got a decision to make because I'm looking at those kids. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do here?
Nigga, please.
You know what I mean? Because,
nigga, please.
Shanny's
I hate when this crispy the clown ass niggas talk about shit like this, bro. Listen, man, stop acting like you care. He looked at what really happened. I don't know about this part because Gman wasn't talking, but I'm gonna tell you my opinion. When Rev got locked up, Gman was like, "Oh shit, the car's gone. How to get the rest of these motherfuckers out my house?" That's what happened. When he looked at those kids, he was like, "You motherfuckers gotta go." I believe Gman called CPS himself. I believe he did that shit to get them kids out of there. This is just my thoughts, my opinion. Gman called CPS, told CPS, listen, Rev is in Shady brought, Rev is back into this house. They got no running electricity or water. I don't know what to do. They went over there and took the kids. I believe that's what really happened.
That makes sense.
Because he already was trying to kick him out the house.
Mm-hmm. And freaking Comfort Doll, Rev is brain damaged from her detoxing him cold turkey with no medical oversight. Yeah, so that whole wet brain thing that Rev went through for I don't know if it was like for a year. I had never even seen that. I'd never seen that. And I figured I guess that shit's permanent, But then it looked like he recovered from it because he's not acting like that anymore. But I guess that could cause permanent brain damage. I don't know, but I guess I guess it could do that, right?
Well, yeah,
because also because I never knew Rev. I never watched him, but apparently he was like a super super duper alcoholic. I mean, I've known guys that drink a lot. But I've never seen anybody turn into what Rev was, where he looked like, he was almost like brain dead, just like all, So I don't know for how long he was drinking, how much he was drinking, but I would expect that from someone with years and years and years and years of abuse. I don't know how long Rev was drinking and to what extent. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you could be right.
Because you take a super duper alcoholic, just you take it. You just cut it off. No. Yeah, that could actually kill them.
No, it's hard to do it. It's hard. Some people could do it, but it's a process.
No, but when you're like a super duper alcoholic to where your body is now dependent on it, you can't cut it off because that will fucking kill you. You know, like it's got to be done like
dependence. I told you it's a two difference. It's dependence and it's an addict. An addict is something that's mental. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but
when you trick yourself into needing that drug. A dependence is something your body requires. You get what I mean? That's why like one main drug is a well-known dependence is heroin. Your body start depending on heroin after a while. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but alcohol is the only one that can kill you. You know, like you could be a super heroin addict and they freaking lock you in a cage and you freaking go through what you're going to live. It will be a fucking nightmare what you're going through, but you'll live. Alcohol, that shit will kill you to just cut it out. You know, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. So,
yeah, drinking, I could have fucked up my balance.
Yeah, I mean, like to get off of that, it has to be done like by like a professional. You can't, like Comfort Doll said, medical oversight. It's got to be like you got to have someone who knows what they're doing. You know.
Mm-hmm. I could really
to like wean them off of it or something like that.
Then do you add Shanny pussy smell to it? Oh my god, he was a bad combination for him.
Always telling people how she's immobile. And to be perfectly honest, Shanny got up a couple of times and did things that she needed to do. That's why I don't listen to this mess about her always laying sitting down all the time. I think Shanny is lazy. Yeah. We're going to see what's going to happen now that I'm done with them. I bet you should start walking around now. But anyway, let's get into this here. All right? Let's get into this here. I go to Shanny and I say, Shanny, whoa. This is one more thing I wanted to do with Rev. This is how lazy they are. I go to Rev and I said, Rev, we should probably get something written down on paper. I go to Rev and I said, Rev, let's get something written down on paper so that you protect yourself. They had 3 weeks to put something down on paper for us to sign, and they never did it. Absolutely hilarious. So I bring it up again. Gman, we trash you. Oh, okay, whatever. So Rev gets locked up. I'm there with Shanny, and I said, Shanny, well, I got to deal with you now, Shanny. Let me tell you the deal I made with Rev. And she was surprised. Because when I told her this, that's when she started making all of those videos saying, I don't want nothing to do with him no more. I'm done with him. I'm single. And all this other stuff that she was saying. I think she changed her mind. Oh. I got to tell you why she changed her mind. And Rev's not going to like this, but it's just true. See, Rev is more valuable than a lot of people might think he is. He's a whole lot more valuable, at least to Shanny. And I'm going to tell you why. And I bet you Rev still won't pick up on it. Although he is a little bit. Rev's not as dumb as a lot of people think he is. He has a mind to get himself out of the situation that he's in. The problem is the dude can't even go to the freaking bathroom without somebody asking where he is. I remember one time she called my phone. And matter of fact, we'll get into that. Let me write this down so I don't forget.
Look, the nigga writing shit down so he won't forget.
Okay. We'll get.
Listen, right now he's just rambling. He's going off about how much. But the truth is, don't believe Gman when he talks about, these kids, this. Listen. Gman was planning on kicking those people out the house. He gave them a date and time to not a time, but a date to leave. It was already in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Gman never said to them, y'all can stay forever. That nigga, as soon as they came in, that nigga Gman was like, y'all gotta be out here by this time. And what really made shit happen is when Gman himself lost a motherfucking buy of the house. A guy that probably was willing to give Gman 150 for the house. 150,000 to Gman right now would save his life. You get what I'm saying, Loobis?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody that's willing to give that to Gman for that house, and two people that's in that house that don't want to get out, they got the kids in there. Come on now. Come on. You already know the outcome of that. Nobody's gonna buy a house when motherfuckers is trying about to claim squatter rights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Gman, let's start with the bullshit. You don't give a fuck about those kids because they were gonna go regardless. If CPS took them or Shanny and Rev left with them, everybody's getting out that damn house. Even the cats. You was gonna throw the cats to the raccoons. Everybody was going. The problem is that Shanny probably did give Gman a lot of information, and Gman felt like he could be the guardian angel, Christian savior over Shanny and Rev. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out good for him because once he kicked them out the house, we all knew Shanny and Rev was going to talk some shit about Gman.
Yeah.
Especially when the money side. Remember I said that to you after we listened to the recordings. What did I say to you, Loobis? I said, yo, when G-Man kicks them out the house, and I believe G-Man gonna stop giving them money, right? Or it's not gonna come in abundance as they was when he was living with G-Man. Eventually, Shanny and Rev gonna attack G-Man.
Yeah, and then Gman will just cut it.
He's just cut it all off.
Yeah.
And we're watching it go down.
Yeah.
So G-Man was kicking them out regardless if CPS took the kids or not. Shanny and Rev was going to get cut off regardless. Now, if you want to make the argument G-Man would have still gave them money for the children, I could listen to that. I could have some belief in that. G-Man was still,
but he would have done it to use it as a weapon against us.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
G-Man would have flipped that just to use it as a weapon. I give the kids about $800 or $2,000 a month. What do y'all do for them? And it's like, bro, G-Man forget. With me, Loobis, and I think it was you, Loobis, Pillbot. It was a couple of those motherfuckers or the GTV network. G-Man forgot what he said to me. And matter of fact, yeah, that's on GTV network. G-Man forgot what he said to me. G-Man said, remember I showed the PlayStation, the money for the PlayStation 5 and everything? Yeah. G-Man forgot he said, oh, if you're going to give Shanny and Red that $500, dude, as a Christian, this is how I know you're not a Christian, because we Christians don't talk about what we do for people. We just do it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We just do it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
We do not say what we did. We do not say how we did it. We don't boast about it. We don't brag about it. We just do it. And hear this motherfucker talk about all this shit he did for them.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
So that should show you the mindset of G-Man. If it fits his narrative, he's cool with it. If G-Man a Christian, me and Loobis came to the fact that yes, he is.
He's just a terrible one.
He's just a terrible one.
Yeah.
G-Man is the worst Christian. G-Man was born in the wrong era. I always tell you that, Loobis. G-Man should have been born in probably a 2,000 years ago.
I strongly disagree with that theory, but yeah.
but that's what I think. That's why I'm. Hey, listen, you can say I'm consistent with it. I always say that.
Yeah.
G-Man should be born in probably 10 AD after Noah's Ark when the world got repopulated.
Oh, okay.
G-Man should have been born at that
when
time.
all the water recited.
Yeah, but sending it back into the ocean. G-Man should have been born in that era. He would have fit perfectly back there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Or with G-Man, or if you believe in reincarnation, was G-Man Judas in his former life?
No. G-Man was probably a monkey in his former life, I think.
You think he was a monkey?
Yeah. So he kind of went up a little bit to Homo G-Manus. We're Homo sapiens.
I still can't believe when I heard this motherfucker said, Loobis, you just sit there and play stupid. But y'all not saying nothing that make any sense. He would ask you a question and then get mad at you when you ask him what does that mean? You know what I mean? And the question he asked you is so crazy, Loobis. Loobis. So biogenesis in the life forms of two sperm whales equals up to a carrot, right?
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, like make that make sense. What you just said, make it make sense. Oh, you're playing stupid. You don't want us to know that you just don't want to look stupid. You know I'm gonna own you, nigga. What are you talking about? Right? Yo, bro, he done asked me some of the stupid questions online. Yo, his analogies be crazy though.
Oh God,
it's the worst. His analogies be just it tickles me. It tickles me to the point that I have to tell him, listen, man, that's a bad analogy. You should use that. Like, it tickles me. He would like, okay, let's put it like this. I'm gonna say some crazy shit. This is one of Gman analogies. Yeah, and you gotta, think about it like this: 2 people walking down the street. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh. 2 people walking down the street and they bump into 3 people, and there's 6 other people across the street. And then the 6 people across the street come over and stab everybody, and everybody dies. And then then they drink milk. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What am I doing with drinking milk? So the people that died, why can't they get the milk? Like, nigga. How does that make sense? What type of analogy is that? So you saying that 2 people walked down a block, bump into 3 people?
No. And what does that have to do with me not having morality?
Yeah. No. Fuck morality. What I got to do with biogenesis or some shit like that? What I got to do with the flat Earth? Like, what kind of analogy was that? Yeah, but I'm saying, that's subjective morality. Morality is it subjective morality that somebody stabs? Why the fuck? Why did he drink milk afterwards? Like, you not completing this analogy. I'm lost. What they so why they went over and stab everybody across the street if they had nothing to do with it? Like, come on, that's what I'm saying. That's the G.
Because atheists have no morals and they think everything is right.
Yeah, they think everything is right. So the best conversations I've seen that Gman have is when I'm not gonna see fuck everybody. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I see Gman get somebody like people that's actually more dumber than him, and he gets them, oh my god, it tickles me. Oh my god.
Yeah, when Gman wins, because there'll be people who aren't prepared.
Yeah, it'd be people that's not prepared.
Like you have to be like talking to Gman's exhausting. Like you have to be ready for it. You're like, okay, I'm gonna talk to Gman, and you gotta get mentally prepared for it, and like kind of have like your guard up, Yeah,
you definitely gotta get mental, prepared for it. And you gotta know that he's gonna change the motherfucking topic.
Oh yeah.
Like talking to Shanny and Rev, talking to Shanny is like talking to a victim. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's easy. You could talk to her, just let her. You always know it's gonna go back to her. No matter, and that shit makes me. That's what makes me like laugh at Shanny. That could be talking about anything, and it always have to come back to her. Like for example, I remember she was in Gman room, and Gman was like a couple of them. They was talking about Spider-Man. You remember? I think you remember that conversation. It was him, Vecco, and a couple of the people revving them, and they were talking about motherfucking superheroes. And Shanny came in there, and they talking about how Spider-Man did something. It's something Spider-Man did, or Superman, or the Black Superman, some bullshit. And Shanny was like, but you gotta understand, I've been on YouTube for so long, and I've seen so many different comments. Superheroes. I wish a superhero could just save my life right now because there's so many people that hates me and come at me. I just wish a Batman or a Spider-Man could just come in and save my life. Like, bitch, did you just make this about you? That's Shanny, bro.
I do remember what you're talking about. I can't remember what we were talking about. I just remember when Shanny came in. Yeah, she started making it about herself. And Gman came like, wait, Shanny. No, we're talking about, and whatever it was we were talking about, we're talking about this. And then she would keep going, wait, Shanny, wait. We're talking about, and finally Gman was like, all right, Shanny, I gotta let you go. I'm sorry, Shanny. I love you, sister, but we're talking about this thing. He had to end up kicking her out, but I remember. I just can't remember what we were talking about though.
But Loobis, man, that shit right there, it tickles the shit out of me when she does it, bro. And it be with anything. It be Gman can somebody listen, man. She's another Vaughn. Vaughn is the same way. Shanny and Vaughn is just alike. That's
they should get together.
Yeah, that's a male version. Shanny is a female version of Vaughn, and Vaughn is a male version of Shanny. Because they both always have to, whatever you talking about, always got to get back to them. Indigo took $1,300 out of fucking G-Man's pocket. And somehow Vaughn was saying it was about me. It's like, God damn. I said, God damn, Vaughn. Excuse me. There's no way you Vaughn didn't even lose a dime. And somehow it was about him. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same. I'm telling you, when she said that superhero shit, I wish I had a Batman or Spider-Man or Superman to come save me. These atheists, these people that just hate me. I was rolling. I was like this. And G-Man kicked her out. G-Man's like, shit, it's not about you right now. I'm sorry. Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh man, that's what I said, man. I'm always gonna say this. If you can't enjoy laughing at this bullshit, then you need to go. You need to leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Loobis? You gotta laugh at this shit, man.
Oh yeah.
You gotta laugh at it, man.
You can't take it serious. Yeah, look, G-Man's a joke, Shanny's a joke. All of it. They're all a bunch of fucking jokes. Treat it like it.
It's entertainment. I don't know why people see. You know what it is? People. I'm not talking about everybody, but there's certain people out there that take this as legitimately like something that they feel like they gotta fix. Like I gotta fix these clowns.
Yeah, well, we've all made that mistake.
No, yeah, we all did. I'm talking about people want to fix them as if not fix them as like they want to, like you did with G-Man. You tried, you was cool with G-Man to the point that you was like, this nigga crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, we talking about they want to engage in serious conversation with G-Man as if they talking to G-Man as a friend, not a friend, like as a equal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the point I'm trying to get to. They don't stop doing that. They want to keep continuously doing it to them. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You stop, I stop. Everybody eventually said, G-Man, this is even Drag, I won't stop. You know what I'm saying? All of us said eventually, this is the worst motherfucker you could ever want to have a conversation with. You know what I mean?
Because everyone ends up realizing, because G-Man will say, I'm here to have the conversation, I'm here to discuss it. And then eventually they realize, oh, no, he's not here for that. Because he's not going to listen to anything you say. You can't change his mind. He can't be proven wrong. And then that's when they realize, okay, this whole thing's a big waste of time,
Yes.
And then that's when they change their interaction with him.
I'm after this, I might have to jump off of this. But
yeah, same. We have to go to Home Depot.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro, and this shit's gonna make us both laugh. G-Man is the fucking, yes, he's a clown. We all know he's crazy, but G-Man always says this shit, and it makes me laugh. Like it makes me laugh so hard that sometimes I get to a point that I feel like I'm nauseous because I'm laughing so hard. G-Man will go, nobody, none of you, not a single one of you know anything about me. You see how hard you laugh? I'm like, this nigga is crazy. All those videos of you back in the day talking about your life.
We know everything about him, and we know everything from him.
You dumb Crispy the Clown, Ashy Larry, Dave Chappelle show looking slave nigga. We know everything about you, bro. G-Man, you the only Christian that came online and admitted to having gay thoughts. Who the fuck don't know about you, G-Man? That's not a testimony. That's you being real with your life. Am I right or wrong, Loobis?
Yeah. It's him not having that inside voice. Everything he's thinking, he says out loud.
Exactly.
Like your shit is supposed to stay in your head.
Exactly. Your life, G-Man, is supposed to be in the backseat. Your YouTube life, your social media life, and your real life, you're supposed to separate them. You can't, and that's the point with Shanny and all these clowns. They don't want to separate their fucking lives. Shanny would do a stream and talk about her whole life story. Bitch, who cares? That's not entertaining. I mean, it is entertaining because people will laugh at your ass, but that's not something that you need to discuss. G-Man would do the same thing. He would have a nightmare, get up at fucking 2:30 in the morning, try calling me knowing I'm not going to pick the fuck up. You caught me a few times with that bullshit, G-Man. Never again. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga used to call me, Loobis. That nigga used to call me at early in the morning sometime. He caught me 2 times. 2 times. I roll over, and no 2 times was because I was being a friend. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I roll over. Hey, what's up, G-Man? Yeah, I couldn't sleep. You okay, G? What's up, GB? I couldn't sleep because it's just so much they're doing to me on us. What happened? Was you okay? Somebody's out there. What's up? Oh yeah, it's your drag, They're still talking about me too. I hang the fuck up. Drag is still talking about you. Who gives a fuck? It's 2:30 in the morning. Take your ass to sleep. You know what I mean?
So Drag is right. G-Man lost sleep over him.
G-Man lost sleep over a lot of people. We all know that. He said it himself in one of his streams.
Mm-hmm.
The YouTube be stressing him out sometimes. He said that shit himself. That's what. But the problem is with G-Man is when it gets to the point that you can't sleep, it's time to shut this whole shit down.
Yeah.
And G-Man don't want to do that. And that's why I try to explain to G-Man, you know what I'm saying, when we was talking. I said, G-Man, who the fuck wakes up and have to do a video at 2:30, 3:30 in the morning about motherfuckers that is across the world, across America from you? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares about drag or anybody else? Nigga, this is your time to relax and rest, to rejuvenate your body. That's when you sleep, your body heals itself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck cares about what they saying about you? I ain't gonna lie to you. If I would drag, I would got up at 1:30, make a video about G-Man just to fuck with him because he's waking up. You get what I'm saying? I got up at 1 a.m., make a video, make like a 15-minute video, go back to sleep. That would kept G-Man up for a couple of weeks. G-Man been waking up every day at 2 o'clock in the morning just to see you drag his live. Is he live? Is he live? Is he talking shit about me?
Damn, that's right, huh?
And I'm gonna tell y'all something that is this is not about. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and y'all gonna feel like you full of shit. I got the recording of this. G-Man actually, only 2 people actually affect G-Man. To what G-Man told me after our conversation. I'm sorry, the Geek Room, he don't give a fuck about y'all at all. He actually won't lose no. I mean, y'all can say things that hurt him, but he don't really give a fuck. Believe me. Miss Parker, he really don't give a fuck. Jules, Burntos, Monty, don't give a fuck. Okay. You know who G-Man really, really give a fuck about? It's the only 2 names he made a contract video against. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cease and desist. Drag and Black Guy TV. When that nigga told me that, I had to mute my phone because I laughed for like a good 5 minutes. Because he was like, hello, GP, you there? I had, you know how you try to hold your laughter and say, yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying to me? Yeah. I was holding on, give me a second. I was laughing so hard. I was like, that's why you did that videos against them? Drag and Black Guy TV.
But what did Black Guy TV do?
To get in his soul, huh?
What did Black Guy? He did nothing different.
I don't know what the fuck he did, but I know he touched G-Man's soul.
I mean, I know Drag did it. I know Drag, but Black Guy
Drag is public enemy #1 in G-Man's eyes. But motherfucker who comes closest second, hand to hand, is Black. Listen.
Really?
I really don't hope this happened to the man. But let's say something happened to Drag and he's not on this earth no more, right?
Yeah.
Guess who's taking up that slack? Guess who's a new public enemy number one?
Man, I wonder what Black Eyed TV did. I mean, because what he did is nothing different from what I hear everyone else doing.
That man hates Black Eyed TV. I tell you, if it comes to hating people, we know Drag carried the torch when it comes to Gman.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Black Eyed TV comes second. If Black Eyed TV if he do a video right now about Gman, that nigga Gman was on talking about fuck Shanny. He's on talking about Black Eyed TV. I'm telling you something, and I'm telling y'all something that I got you know I got the recording for this. You hear me? Yeah. That's Berto didn't get no fucking. I'm gonna use Gman words. Berto didn't get no contract video. Jules didn't get no contract video. Nobody in the geek room, Miss Parker, Hannibal Monty, nobody got a contract video against Jules. Against G-Man made that shit for the two people I know for a fact. He done told me this personally. He hates them. Both of them.
I wonder what Black Eye did. Huh. Do you think it's because Black Eye TV can, like, because he can do like the nigga thing, Do you think it's that?
I'll be honest with you. You know what it really is with Black Eye TV? This is the last. No, there was no contract video for the Geek Room. None at all. This is the last shit that I would say about this issue. Black Guy TV, the way he talks about G-Man and the way he was on G-Man ass, G-Man, it reminded G-Man of Drag. And this is me just telling y'all something that's a little bit different than what y'all would hear in the narrative. This is actually the truth. Black Guy TV commentary is not like Drag's, but it has little sparkles of Drag into it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
There's a little bit of pieces of it, just little tiny pieces of it. And to G-Man, in his comprehension, Black Guy TV is following Drag. And G-Man heard when Drag said, "I'm gonna let Black Guy TV handle."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That is what set G-Man off on Black Guy TV.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna let Black Eye TV take over this." Oh wow, okay.
Yes. So if anybody want to know why he hates Black Guy TV so much, it's the fact that Drag assigned G-Man to Black Guy TV, and G-Man thought that shit was, like, nigga, I'm gonna destroy you and him. That's what G-Man really thought in his head. He hate Drag and he hates Black Guy TV. So everybody keeps saying, "Oh, he hates this person." Yeah, listen, G-Man's an emotional person. You could get under his skin. Anybody. Hell, buddy from the outside check gets under his skin. You get what I mean? It's a difference.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's a difference to get it under G-Man's skin and G-Man hating you to the point he want to physically harm you. The two motherfuckers he hates is the only two he said a contract video on. And the two he expressed to me on a daily basis when we was talking. Drag, Black Guy TV. Drag, Black Guy TV. That's all I heard. That's all I heard from G-Man when it comes to people he disliked. Everybody else, you could get under the skin, but once he listen, everybody else get on the skin, but if Black Guy TV came out with a video about him, fuck everybody. He focuses on him. You get what I mean? Say, oh my God, when Drag came out with those two little videos about him, fuck everybody. It's Drag, So that's why I'm trying to warn y'all. Those are his enemies.
Hmm.
To the day he died.
Yeah.
Well, what's so funny? You know it's true, Loobis. You know everything I'm saying.
Miss Parker ain't part of it, though, huh? I thought Miss Parker would be part of it.
No, she wasn't part of the contract. No, he don't. When Gman talked to me about Miss Parker, Gman's from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he was involved in hood activities or anything.
But he grew up in that environment.
But he grew up in that environment. So Gman experienced women like Miss Parker. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. So Gman, yeah, she could get to him, but Gman always writes her off. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like fuck her. That's the Gman mindset. Like he's always focused on drag. So Miss Parker is just like a thorn in his ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean? That's really what it is with her. The Geek Room. I'm be honest with you. I really didn't care about what he said about it because I really didn't listen to all that shit. Because when he talked about the Geek Room, he want to break every person down about the Geek. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
And he got to the point like, Gman, man, I gotta go. He Tatted Jedi and Crude as fuck. Yeah, he don't like them, but he don't hate them. He just don't like them.
Yeah,
and that's because Tatted and Crude as fuck always fuck with Gman. Brand, I don't know. He don't like Sam because he just want to use anything to attack drag. He knows Sam's cool with drag. I don't know about the rest of them. He just don't like them.
Yeah.
Shanny and Rev, yeah, they hate the Geek Room. Everyone. But Gman, no. Who else? Jules. Gman will give two fuck about Jules. He used that just to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could tell when she go in the room, she say all that shit about him. He don't give a fuck. He just used that to try to protect Shanny and Rev.
Word up.
Burnt Toast. Only reason he don't like Burnt Toast is because of drag. And he feel like Burnt Toast has some type of connection with drag and Monty and all of them. Now I'm gonna tell you another thing. He don't like Monty now. He's on the borderline of hating. Well, the last time we talked, he was on the borderline of hating Monty. So I don't know if he actually hate Monty now or not. But last time we talked, Monty, oh my god, he wanted to shoot a fair one with Monty.
All right, so you know what? So it's
we gotta get up off.
It's staying within the races. Gman really hates the ones who come after him who are black. Shanny and Rev, they really hate the Geek Room. They're all white.
True. That's not true.
No?
Gman is borderline with hate Todd.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
He's on the borderline with that. David Anthony. Forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I forget about David Anthony. G-Man hates David Anthony too. But that's a different type of hate. That's not the hate. G-Man don't want to hurt David Anthony.
Because David Anthony is a Christian.
Yeah, but G-Man hates David Anthony just morality-wise. If he could get David Anthony and tie him up and just yell at him, he'd do that. You get what I'm saying? He won't do nothing. He won't kill him or nothing. You know what I mean? He just tie him up and yell at him. But oh my God, David Anthony. Let me tell you something. I just had an epiphany. He hates David Anthony and Todd, right?
Yeah.
It's just like drag and Black Eye TV. He hates drag. David Anthony and drag is damn near on the same level when it comes to G-Man hating. Drag is a little more, but David Anthony's there with drag. But in a different way. He hates David Anthony in a different way.
Yeah.
Then when it comes and then they sub, then you gotta do the sub, you sub down, and you got Black Guy TV who he hates. And then you got Todd who he hates. But so that's G-Man top 4. Only reason Todd and David Anthony get a contract video is because G-Man wanted to engage with them and yell at them. You know what I'm saying? He oh my God. But David Anthony and Todd is hated by the whole crew over there. Beckel hates them. Jesus Lord hate them. Pillbox hate them. True Appearances hate them. All those cats hate David Anthony and Todd. You get what I'm saying? So that's like a group hate.
Uh-huh.
You get what I mean? Dragging Black Eyed TV is personal.
Wow.
So yes, yeah, David Anthony, he go hard at Gman.
He does.
But here, I gotta get up out of here. But
yeah. Same here. I gotta go to Home Depot before they close. I gotta get some stuff for work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got. Make sure you show it. Do a little video of you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, as soon as however that thing works happens. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, man. But thanks for coming in, man.
I'm going to step on out. I appreciate you having me, bro.
All right, thanks, bro.
We got to do a part 2. Not part 2. We know another part to this.
Oh hell yeah! Let's wait for Gman to do another video.
he going to Shanny man coming at his throat. All right, well, everybody, thank you for coming. Please show Loobis all the love, please, and have a great day, night, whatever you're doing. Have a great day. Peace.
All right, hey, thanks, GP.
All right,
take care, brother. All right, hey everybody, thanks for coming in. Thanks, man. I'd love to just sit here and bullshit around with my favorite buttons, but I actually have to get to Home Depot before they close because I have to buy some stuff for work. But thanks everyone for coming in. The super chats. Thank you everybody. All that stuff will be donated to work. Burnt Toast, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Burnt Toast. I took it too far with my jokes. This entire show, I've been thinking of that, and it's been bothering me the whole show. I'm sorry. So I won't do that again, Burnt Toast. I'm sorry. I like you. I think you're super funny. I still think you and Jules are the same person. I'm sorry if I offended you or if I hurt your feelings or something like that. I won't. That will not happen again. I apologize, Burnt Toast. I'm sorry. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. I got to go to Home Depot. Okay. Where's my button? Where's my button? Okay. Bye.